bedi uso abenum alebra fo be adwuma wo fie untade a obehye bibia yenya ye de tumi ne ma no ye na esentu awka yen a wo besom ye no ye na esentu awka okwa homgie mu so a ye sa kukuru sika sei bam ne ye de amaw ana man resources nyina so no ehye wo nsa de apɛ na wo de ye eniti wo kura no you have no cause to say obeka say utumi hwe yen that be that because enyo wo sika na de hwe wo ho bibia otia enyo na otia ka electricity bill enyo na otia water bill enyo na otia coupon fuel coupon free be me to mi kwa mi anso amekoto abane ma wo ana mi ameto off to say ni tua wo ka etu dey you free crowd you don't do anything intending to me hwe me I didn't tell to me yen ebetumi aboa me aba me so be da che kama kakra bi Oman Egypt a desert me boa ba ye ka oman a wo me ye fruit juice fruit juice pa export wa Egypt ya number 1 wo mo mango wo manka de papa desert so even Burkina Faso heya Burkina Faso hwe Egypt mana hu say ne manfo ho kire wo mo nya babi na Egypt abana hu say ne manfo nya babi na to hwe a new modern village a Egypt abana stadium ne manfo so mo amunya babi na enkonkotera no mo na a new modern village and Egypt abana no esi edema ne manfo say me manfo nya babi fo mu ntinto enu tin se ne me aban a oman resources hye me nsa no ese metumi nya babi ma me manfo de obutito hwe adan a o madwira gudu ho a wo de ma Egypt fo any babi da so mo nkoda eye Egypt aban no wo dwene ne manfo ho wo dwene ne manfo da ache ho enti hwe de waye wo mo ni gold wo mo ni diamond wo mo ni bauxite wo mo ni manganese wo mo ni timber wo mo ni oil so mo obi mpo a wo de yemfa ne saa natural resources are Ghana ye won Egypt ni mu bisa but look at what they've done essence ye wa kanifo mo dwen hwe kan ti no obotuma ye we e de ato am enti so wo sama animu a obesu wo ba kire wo obedi abobo e wo mu se wo so mo hawo ene kwada na de but at least wo mu je bibi kakra bi se de be amanfo no so no ehu betumi aheha wo kakra Egypt for de no na yemra ye Ghana ha Yanko Sagreme. You started from JJ Abreso, Osisakumun estate, and Osisi other estate. Share Sagreme Neguano, when Egypt, the difference when the womb. Why any Egyptian difference being and a woman. Sagreme Guan 6 years to 7 years near Sagreme, say just like that. Nipa bin so nya baby for mutin to. Just say yes, sika se de adwuma no ebinom sabi ebinom afa ebinom sase susu se bia afa ebi nsase ntino ye hwehwemu asam no court enti say I mean does it make sense to you say yes then see ho na yes sika be fa nipa mienu me sabi nsase nti and then is one protest say 100 years na se ntumi eni asam no wie ya na dan is ho pro na nkrofo de dake yosomu amafo nya baby for muti to does it make sense to you does it and this one they say and they pro and nobody seems to care and phobia ho eti the brain here dear mamu say mo na mo be hwe man so no na fa so be na wo so e fa so be pa and na wo so boya yesie Egypt dia no omo de ma omo so cheap o e bi wa kra hwe kra omo ntua hwe omo cha na kete bi ye dia ma omo hwe Sagremede wo hoi enti yetumi nya hu bibia manfo nkotera ma ne nya ya na yentumi ana se so de die chine Sagremede no pro enfo bia hu mudi na vieti mu shi cantonment any Roman hill any babia ahoya pros areas no ana magigi na musisi adan ana mo hwi abrochire kɔ hwi sa meanwhile mo manfo a eto abama mo no omunya baby for mutinto yakɔ traffic mu a ye hu ndi per struggle to survive wo de hwɛ emrante bebrebe ye nam traffic yi mu Enti se etumi ya bibi kakra bi de boa ma enye ya na. Wei also ice water wo. Ice water any toilet roll kre any fruit apple yo oton yi any desta ya woton yi omena ka ho hu. Edu abato bre a wo mo amudo musika be fa ka akomu kuro akoto aba sometimes they even can pay more than you the politicians for you to win power. Munya power ni wi a ni ya send musika tua mo ka. Ya send ye sika atua mo ka. Yamamu V8, yamamu adan, yamamu sio lebra for bibia free. Enti kakra mo ba yama yenso mo ye ho to ye no so a, eno so amonnye. What kind of yes, just say what kind of a man you team? You see, Edru Bress see a feature the corona ni kire yen panifo say. Se so mo won ya da ne panifo, na ya ye tie ne ya yen kwa. Omo ya yen kwada, na yam wi mo ya yen panifo. Yes. Because say the brema wo na say to me ma wa. Wo na say to me hwem amafo to me hia wo mo. Say wo to me nye na say wo ye pani a, wo nya pani, wo ya kwada. De ono mo cha o kana ba ye pani. That's the gospel truth. They don't think about us. Wo mo nwene ye ho. Wo mo nwene ye ho. To bi na hia o mo na no mo dwene. Ye ka say obi ani abrede den say opempia di, obi ani abrede den say opɛ president edi. Sankrofia na befa traffic makoto to hwe. I sometimes wonim me na mo a me hu abi ni mo a na me hwa wo. I can remember there was a day bi na me number bi mama bi around 4:30 na oso aburo aya no a pine bi almost full. I feel no the bashe na chi okokoton aburo no. Na me se mama na wo ye da oso me koton aburo hu na. Che say me mama ministry washing baby me mama ministry ai ama me washing baby for no wi aburo ni nyina na me ma discuss wo de sika na aburo so sai nkrofa ko. Hwe wani mo Shebra mu breu. Sabre abrante be so ice cream ye chia hwe mame a also ice water gina hoi. Sempa no be jani na day. And she shebe no man dia ye dia man man for say na be so ehu betu ahen ha ye kakra. Every now and then no amanfo mu aban emwa ben na wo de boa wo manfo ma wo ahen ha wo mo. That's the question everybody needs to ask. And we need answers to this. Emwa ben eno ba na ye e dia bo ne manfo say e hihya ban so ye nie na nse ya covid ba ye ukọ Germany memu a ye fa mo nye example say hu hia ukọ Germany memu a wo mo a ye yem hihya bi say ticket na wo de betumi afro bus no ye mo ticket a wo betumi dia ko distance bi a ope bia wo Germany mia hodro bi amanfo no mo hia o mo kakra ana meboa ye nothing she Mumbo ayen na nse ya DDEP ba ye bo me na me mu a me wo kan be so de na wo ya de me ama me wo ye de ama me a esa me boa wo wa se me mu a wo no wo de na wo ye de ama me a wo be ka se me mu a wo me hwa nso a meto de to da so hwe tax stamp we listen apam pam no me cost supermarket ko to be bia me tua VAT mitua every taxes be no mitofola mitua tax be sese mitua bia me hwa wo no to fo no nto ye ma free coupon na me ama se tua ka de amount aba ye ma free coupon no fo no uje ni free na me a meti ha ya me hu dia me nya me hu masan de misika kakra etua me ka boso me bia no masan ade tua wo coupon na ma wo wi ose me meboa wo de na wa de ma me ose me meboa you see say yan hwe ya o man ne de san kakra na say esobonten I think Uncle Bra said aye clean kakra muja etu no aye clean muja galam say ditu no aye clean eti muja etu oba bia so ne be clean. You are killing the citizens. You are destroying the future of this country. Se munnimu a ye ne ye nyina sa na kire ye na moto nyina sa na kire ye tumi hu clear cut policy bi say ehihye woni ye say de ba man betumi agina anamo woni ye tuo say de ba man betumi agina hwe wo Egypt memu na nka ye sisi da we say na nka ukokotene mu a say wo so man na wo so mu ahoden so wo ye bibi de aban na wo nya na ahoden so wo beye o na me de na ye si osagreme na epro no and yes ah just say na wo san baby say me say memeboa me memeboa wo de kwan ben so wo ye ni ye anka nduru baby ya duri nukure eba kope sasa gremedan no se be ye pa na nke be ye a Mama yanko occupy mu. Womo first to me see so. Na de ompe bi omonye because she edane pro. Just look at magnificent buildings sisi wa kan nipa bi tumi atenam. Yes. Look at wahwe. Look at abrosanya kesa sisi wa. Pro. Abrosane sei enfo bia ho. Na de bia me kasa nsantwefo ye ka ho bi na omana du ba bia ye duro no. Eno be ho work housing minister. Na ye de camera si ni so ni ade ne nam ho na ye be yesi eno ano no ono nkwankwa nanto onanto na ono abegyina ba bia to airtime no aka na asem ono nkwankwa nante ho onanto wi no ono fa ne phone entwa no mato airtime na on kire say na ye esi sense for da bia no ye du omachi la so la nti no ye du omachi yo saa edu time esi man pay for hunu say Omano, they are sinking the country. Omo many omano mem. Awa kwani yesa nyina so. No kra ba ko pe enye mienu da. You see, share difference no. Share Egypt for the na obi nkom so no. Ah yesterday ye duadua kama. A modern village for homeless citizens. Na share the first ye dia na napampo me kokko no. Eno so asagreme. Difference be na wo ye mienu yintam. Difference bi an share da nim saa. Jesse bakun nyansa bata ho na bakun so pepempe bata ho bakun aye benkum so de Egypt dia no nyansa ene hyehye papa e bata ho ena nifa dia no so no something e bata ho not until say be ma ye mpanifo ya kanifo hu no say wo mu di ehwama no ye din bebe ahun so da ka akiri wo mbenya sika da hwe mo yire no mo ma no mabusuafo aso makogwa burochire atoto adan atoto nsase ewo prime areas asisi adan japade bebre ediska bebre egu o account mu edi bia kokosie wo fie abom ho atowo mu na me no mienu a ye de esika koye campaign ye de ahoden ye nkwaye campaign edi ye kokromoti eto aba edi ye to echi omoka no na still na ye ABC no mu a na ewo ebra society mi sore ne ye kasa yase ansore ankasa ebedu bribi no ye beka se mi hu yanka nanso na kachi heda munyina sia no pay asempa ho yi etia ye beka nya jabi obanyasafo ye bunu be na so yenka nasem de owaso no wontie ena no pa bedwafo beba na oba ye bedi nkomo e de afa nema hodo bi a esese etumi hwe na ekyekere de bo man no DDEP eye domestic debt exchange program yi ye beka ho asem na fe no achi nsoro free senior high placement in semsemi eno so ye beka wase mampani ahye ebo se kasama ho kire ye omu no enche ebekokora okwan ben so ene ndida so be na mampani de ma yenti a wo kasa asem no eno so ye behwe na ye de no so ho enkomo na ensema hodo a eho ni nyina na yahwe na yatumi aka ni nyina nti mesro na mampani so kasem bi se eye aban panifo a panifo de won sisi nyumaku ahodo nyina no omo nya adwuma no omo nya ne yie ekowia se ne de sobo no ebo no mampani no ene sector ministers no nti ono no sese wanye wadwuma yi a obepam mampani ne kansa nti eno so ye behwe na ye di ho nkomo mo ye twa ho ye ba ene abujafo baba ama yakasa ontwen Awie adeshima me dem ase say mo twen ye bedi nkomo na press release bi a aba efi Republic of Ghana Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration na or say to all media houses press release or say Accra 17 February 2023 let's say enrano no or the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration wishes to express its deepest condolences to the government of Turkey and the Syria Arab Republic on the devastating earthquake and its aftershocks that occurred on the 6th of February 2023. The Republic of Ghana stands in solidarity with the people of Turkey and Syria and extend our deepest and most heartfelt sympathy to the families of the victims and wish a speedy recovery to the injured. Our thoughts and prayer are with all those affected, and we pray that they find resilience and courage to come out of this devastating situation even stronger. Iti mu ani say aturenche mu a esiye e wo Turkey no oman aso ya hwa ma no ne ho nsam so ase oman Ghana yede yakosem ani nkranhyesem ma Turkey ene Syria fo e wo aturenche mu esiye no na oman Ghana etomochi pintin e wa ho kire bire mu ene atete ebire mu ye bo mpai se wo mo epira no yakopon mo ho to mo ntem ana fe wo mo nso a ahwere mo nkwa no ye babusia enyina nso yakọ ene hyeden na ya hoden ene esunsum etaw machi akwane nse ne aso na ye bo mpai se obenya kukuduru no mo fiti bia wo mu ewo mu imu nsem a asoye no ede ba ye no na asam ne ba na mebisa se aso ye de hye kronkron an no ho a wabo ball de ama man yi akwan bebre so wasom man yi ama man ga na dinkunim ebra na ye bobo na man bi edu ba bi kra na emu ahuyu kakra o shegu so mayen na obobo mayen no eden na Ministry of Foreign Affairs aka e de afa no. I'm talking about Christian Achu nsam yetete no ensam na yentumi kana no pay answer ye pese nya official report wi a na fe ye de atodwa enti se Christian Achu tumi asomo man yi pa wakwane nsa nyina so na se amanane aso ye no minim de o ma atwera fa ho de minim nkrata we enra na ebaye asam no krasi ye no se ekọ na wotwe mienu ntam ni fe na nkrata ekọ de ma wo ti so ye Ghana ni a na ye Ghana ni e ma mwachi enkomo ye die asoma me kan ya ansa na me ye bai kan nesi fo bitumi aye adwuma mu ye do mu kugu ho a na kan nesi fo yi ba se kọ na ba sa kọ fa mu do ma ba adwuma ma mu kọ awia ba se ndem kọ ma mu ba no pa ba se ndem aba sa ankenye yi wo kra de me nka wase mu bio ena no pempanyifo a ye no bedi nkomo no eye onunyafo na bodin yi nana oji aman Wilkinson Clement nana oji aman Clement Wilkinson wono ono oye Gan West aban krachi ono abeka mensa wa ha eno achi ye hwe kwanse Ura Christopher Ampedu enso ebeba na onunyafo Sampia lenso ebeba na afi Mesa Thompson na fi yetumi edi nko na ansa na no ona abakọ aba
Agya menia
na bibia bọkọ
na me adom
ede radio ase ena no peda ase waba na wo municipality what is say ne mekosen wo ho
Amiga West je say ne de bia ye nim no ye koye nim from day to day bibia e koso wo man mu bia no even though bibia affect ye no ye make sure say economic wise say bia nkofo haship o mu community sa no man nyina no ye mo o masetene mu edaw kakra bem because any pan is scanning the bottom nanka ni wo hia te say ni nsuo ni electricity nso onya afi ebema nani age kakra na kwan nsuo na mkwan so na se kwan ye kakra o kai hu say o aban no aye bibia ma no nche ma anigye eba nti Amiga West cool
guy wants ye ba mo ho na Mayira Cortez say bridge bi ye kakra no de na we defa ho
omo kan say Mayira Cortez ya eja ko ma ye wo no ma bi e koso sesi ya say ya mia ye nto a nkofo be take advantage of that on say obi si dan ye fan say hanom ye water bodies ebia nsuo ni enoma bi wo ho na so bi kosi dan we kire a in fact always you providing access to those people then am so we see ni dan no ha na main road no so dan nti no o person of fear no oba ha straight instead of say obekọ for the main road no
okay
na da no mo hu ye mi ankasa mi hu da kra ekwan obefa so be report to ye me as me see kra me tia kra na me hu adekro because enua bi na wabo na me tia no so wabo ama school for efa so ye ma na yiko wa ya de oman ba pa no say ono so dwen oman no na opese oman no enya mfaso ono ma bi ho no waye ni famu de but to the extent say was omunya access ni de eno no enye ne kure because there is access there but ono no per shortcut a obetimi di abesi ekwan no but so wo nipa akogu nsuo no echi ho no mo enye nsuo per se but I had to say stream bi eda ho wo nipa akogu wo nyina nso a anka ne pepe mu kura no anka bia na anka sese ahemfo no kura ton ho ma omo si dan ho but omaye untimi nhwe say nipa no so no omo hu nka ansa na ya ka bibi nti me hu o UTV no na me so oh sa na asem ne sitie nti enu ada me ko fa ho me ne me engineer ya pese hu na say enua no bridge no kura na ebe ya ni aye ni yie na omo fa so na say edi ahoto ebeba sa community kutu na wo no a we will do it for them nti ye hu there is something like that
nti the access route no wo ka no bi wakakra na ka omo pe shortcut okay in shortcut no omo pe no say car be fa so na se nipa nkwa na be fa so
oh se de enye car be fa so omo pe say nipa be fa so because school for wo echizo nkola ko school nti se nkola no kwa fa no ho a wakakra ma omo which miti omo say papa no obo enua na odi to so no o ye carpenter ni me manayiko aya de sa no pe wo hwe ye ni a me bo na ba so obia yatimamuni na oye bibisi na odi boa oman no a enya be koye nim but em say ono nko na ho ade no antimi anye de enipadom betimi afa so
okay
enti no ye mia ye ni say ye nso be boa na ye enua de no a ebetimi aye strong nipa betimi afa so ade asomdwe be ba ho
okay how some be as soon as possible
oh ye be as soon as possible
be delay kra ye da so system no ho na honorable ene nkoma ipese die no ye hwe free SHS ene ho ensamsam a ekona be ye hwe computer adwuma wo yi sa computer adwuma wo yi nim se de si ye efa placement won sam aya na yi gidigidi na ye hu na ensama hudo bebre ye start say ye free senior high yi no you say de bia ne de eba yetumi nya ne pepepe ye dan a ye be ye yi kakra na wo hwe se de enema si ko ene se de awofo no bi kasa ene se de enema si ye no a edu ba bia na aya na ebisa se ye koye anim ana se ye ba ye chi enti ye ntie awofo bi no mo wo mo consensus a wo mo erezi ye na fe ye samra sisi ai
problem ne se me ba no nyese the results no onya 39 onya 35 no ni school onya English school no onya ba kumpo na na fubere ni ko school onya 39 onya the first choice and no say me ba ha because me ba no onya school I ya ba ha ni say ba be sesa say fe say na ya beduru ha ni say since me ba no o say omon bi ehwe since me ba no results by me ba no onya happy that because on say exam so chroye into no one the study teacher call no yesterday say say results no onya on tell so me ba no say results na that for onya 39 no onya school no onya school o to so infant man any I find say we I find say me ka sama confused cry the first choice no to so a big girls the second choice was to so infant man any agree onya mu ba kumpo 35 problem ne say me ba no nyese the results no onya 39 onya 35 no ni school onya English school no onya ba kumpo na na fubere ni ko school onya 39 onya the first choice and no say me ba ha because me ba no onya school I ya ba ha ni say ba be sesa say fe say na ya beduru ha ni say since me ba no o say Amon be a she. Amon be a she. Since I'm banning results by Mbano, you're happy that because on the side I'm so Troy. Into anyone in the studies according yesterday, side results no, you're on 10 from the banning side results. And I'm for 39, no school, I know in school. Or to sue in fancy mine, and I find say, wait, if anything, make us my confused cry. The first choice not to sue a brig girls. The second choice was to sue fancy mine. And they agree. Oh, yeah, move back 35.
I'm for person who travel to Rumunia Nemo. Aha. Mamma said the Banya 35 aggregate 35. When you're school, I need mates are on 39 and your first choice. Now on 35 no the first choice are brig girls and I think fancy mine and that is a no correct aquadan de akoma so ade and na waka no. Na bis abaya bi so a ye ne di nkomo so kire se ono so onya aggregate 34. Onya 34 ono wanya school wanya the first choice and na the mate are onya 35 no ono enya the second choice enti eno so ewo ho na Dr. Christopher Ampedu enso abeka mensa ewo fie ha ono so komodi be di hu na chafi nyina ye hu no dog akwaba
Jacob
bibia boko
adom tie hu ye na muso
ye hu adom Dr. Christopher Ampedu West African Director Samaritan Strategy ono ye West African Director ye na di komo fia last year this year de afi na waba be kan yensa ehwe honorable on say mami asem o kan ye o say ni benya grade 35 onya school obi enya 39 enya first choice enti I say near wonte asese ne ba no enya ne sa once you are trying to go digital they be a computer how many people even enim sa technology mu a enu ti no obeti ase ade no say na tie say because me say we are meti ase wo beti ase doc beti ase now so no mami say ono on to me on tie ase ankasa you better what can't you break it down wo ade no you share your literacy level na nipa dodo na share dan nimu papa so wo enti ade tie yen hwe commission na yen breaking it down na ni pentiment ya say yes say na digital nti no na wo call platform na platform no ne yam no use obekọ call platform o sa yam no so ona bo
Jacob that's it ebe chia ya chiefo na ya chia nalak for the whole week in your meeting kakra nana ajiman prempe and your president mechiano na mechia ya mampeni nana adedanko akufuado ni na bedi chire Dr. Mahmoud Baumia na me regional minister mechiano wana yego nkofo pre vice ni yeso ebe pre bi me so me the regional minister yenso yeko
sao
yenso ebe pre vice ni bi
vice president
na say yenso yefiha
oh okay
and I almost a regional balance.
Okay, intina mo regional minister nko wo mo nya no mo
me so ono so
onko
yes yen so be lunch no say
okay
say in case say obi obe wini bia no
so running meter
running meter
onfa onabo
and record no mfa nko si wo mame
okay
ade wo fi a
oye and ono so action man okay
and yes no be say action crofo no dey omo be who say yes and the ono be recording Utiemi abu ahu. The yesu ye di wo ko.
That's right.
Enu ana no. Eje ko ma di ye kan nyina no. Ade ba ko mu ni say ye nhyɛ asɛm fi baabi.
Okay.
Me bi atwa mu no nanka wo wie school a. Na so wo kasapin a. Na so wo fo wiska. O metimi di waba achimota. Say wo the resource na onyaye no. Eye kama kakra a. O metimi di waba. Nti na achimota fo no. Emfa ne say o mo fa from 6 to 9 and now says 6 to 11 na nungu hu dwuma na ekọ nti yesi wo school bi wo ha iskafo ema na ekọ ho school bi wo ha iskafo ma na ekọ ho na ni nyina mu no na edu ba bi yankasa ehu se o eni ye yemfa mfrafra na ntimi emmoa ye esan se edu ba bi a ehu abehia se eso bi atimi ko school nti wo se ma me ka se wo so I confused se ne Jacob wo kan ye ono kwa bia de nkasa kwa wonti ase but ne beginning nie se wo ba e ko school no odu sa gyan bia ho ne yakase bra now on choose to the schools now or pay or choose to school back first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Call the Uber school more now call school more. A teacher for no, I want me on bet match I'm what tears here. It is a what tears here we not say school placement in the back. That's what no anya. Yes, now was second option. Yes, self placement. Na self placement no on bet be a port and amamo. Enti Obano school na o choose here na when yamu bia no porter no omu bia omu di schools bi ebegu ho na wa hwe say obetime bia say school no na o choose ba ko ama Obano enti self placement ni na em say aye nkrofo den e wo kwan bi so self placement ni na ba ya e ko ba say o obi wo kra na wa sha say jiska say Obano we nya school we a ene emre ni do a me ya ma no a ye tie say bi ni mu je 10,000 ebi ni mu je 5,000 Ghana Education Service edi ba out say obi obeje says can be ano ami yanchi no e say mama say the ba no nya 35 we nya the first choice obi nso nya 39 we nya the first choice e ye afra school placement no nya omo nya aggregate 6 7 ones 9 ones nko an ye di omo koprempe ana say ye di omo nko akogu ebi achimota ana academy so say net here enti mama no so nya ne ho abotre na abotre ni se akura ni tifie na wo su ade ha mo sesi ano no ahofo no mo de obetimi ahye ne ho den aka che ne ba ni se nya ho abotre but akura ni tifie a wo su esan se the mate for me ensa o menyo mo first stress o mo ko na nka wo se oni na danfo no ebekọ one school na danfo no oni ni ko one school no na danfo no enya oni de onya e ndi na ye su kese ama omo eti me mom de me pese awofo no eti omo wanse se tama oba no ekwa akọje ekwa akọchusu schools na ope no se oni no ko
okay
enja no sa keke who schools na oba na chusu
because we share the my media okay ya on say I say ne ba no enya aggregate 35 you know ochusu the first choice here Brig Girls and the second choice here I think Infantimine and agri memorial so schools ni nyina so school sa
A
column and a B so B column and ti say A column na say onya 35 na say obi nso a onya 30 of 39 onya 39 no wako choose maybe chebi do ma say senior high school as the first choice it's edan ya onu be yan first choice na wo onya grade 35 a wo choose grade A schools no obi swenya aggregate 6 obi anya 8 obi anya 10 nti adan ya
onso obi anya the first
choice kan anya ansa na ebia wo so watumi nya ho na ntia sɛ nya nti na mebi sa sɛ your literacy level no ye very low e wo from nti sɛ bibi say no e dey necessary ye like NCC like Ministry of Education like Ghana Education Service e dey necessary ye sɛ de be ya awofo no ahwefo no betia sɛ enhyehyɛ ni sei enetie na nkwa kwese de si ye
ya ko my sample won say your PTA
it's a PTA and PTA
PA omo committees omo meetings omo ko nyina no saa de we betimi a church omo e wo ho say oba se na wo church mu ya obi a onya 39 ni school na o choose ye e bia ye yi ana say di nti ono ni first choice no betimi nya wo a wonya 6 no so no agege 6 no o first choice o betimi nya but it says o say no ono ni bani school na o choose ye eye A column A column ni nyina no so onya 35 o say 34 bi bo
35
onya 35 but ono no compare eni obi onya 39 a ono na nya the first choice but one get school crop
okay
na nke so o kamaya ti say ebia sa akwala no ono so the first choice ni agri memorial and I say a Brigades but or the 35 na konya ama ono ne ba no onya 34 no
or the 39 na konya na ne ba no onya
34 no anya enu die na je say wo ka bi abemu anu aka but ni akosisi ya no omo nkoso anya omo abote em say self placement na wo hia pa omo momodian na omo nso bu mo omo say ade ni nyanso no obi na be ya ma onipa na obe ya ma no eni no obi kan say o ya ma me no so be gi me 10,000 cedis o so be gi me 5 cedis o so be gi me say nkofo bie e ba ni say na nkofo bie business centers a omo di yes adwuma na ma omo se na be ya omo betima ye self placement no obi wo ko share list na ye di aba no so a o say schools ni nyina no so won pe ebia ye schools be because ubie portal no a ebe ma options options na ebe ma woni che say ebia schools be 9 yimu baako na wankasa wayi enan nso obehwe nyina no ne ba ne beka say ompe na che so person pa na chi na the school no wankasa chusu ye no so okokonya me wa no so nya 35 so nde je ko be ye ukọ PA meetings na omo cheche sa no me nyina wo ho so one copy meetings no one tia se na wo ba no e ko chusu ni schools na oni ne nko teacher ni no a o te ho no at that moment no obetimi a che o mu se so wo ba no enya grade we a obenya school we onya we a obenya we onya we a obenya we it is results ni ba na wan kasa wo te ho a
Utimu se
me ba nya ye no
we no benya
na se we no benya enko ye gidigidi se ni ye tiantiamu yi na ye makwan ma enkofo bie take advantage of getting money from people at a point in time within 1 month away obo sika enkofo beje because omo ni say some ye yemre ye beje iti say minister of education for echi omo nti omo beje enti omo ti ho a omo so omo pa omo ba ni say
bibi say be ko
placement ni kura no ebe ye honya no menya but placement ni kura for dey so you can school placement na say ni pay ya say na mo of ba ya na ya I didn't laptop next week musu di me di beba
pentoka
enye me pentoka me ofa de bia me neba
no na be onabo sampiale enkan aban na musini ana o ndi amemu wa be kan sa wa anti mo no sina wa fa me ma ofa kwa na
fi wa bitimi
okay
yeah the laptop aba nti wo fa the laptop echi na ye say ono na wo in charge of school placement ono no wo ye oye wie nso a ono so wo nkola wo nachi ono mo ye adwuma nti nipa na ye placement no ba mesre so we feel say somebody deserve that school no a omo fa ma no na nye simple ma ye ntwe nipa ne mu anko wie say list no kura na bi wo minister office ofi minister office bi wo director office ofi director office bi wo baby foforo sa list na wo ho no eno ne ye de den na ye kofa de ye den na e kwa akoye nti omo ma ye nti ase to me I know say minister ebia no try so protecting crophobia ya praise wo school na nkofo bi super omo yi omo fi ho no omo jo bi be she ho no e bi o protect omo nti ye mo ye ho na ye nkasa ye nti ase se ye ti ase a emphasize he ma nti say first na
okay
uma obaso na wo di niko school bi a open no tua ne sika no ko school
okay me da say honorable sampiale ye makwa aba you be aboko
I know that's also working is offer
okay you working is offer so was me kan sa maka Dr. Christopher Pedu doc hoye abribia afibia
to kongete
enfino afibia sasemisi I think say last year by ama omutumi but this year improvement kakra bia ba sense the percentage utumi a place of first automatic placement it was around 64% last year
67%
and this year no 69% it is improvement but the improvement the pace na ekono say say yeah by this time I think the 4th year money we me free sina high 4th year money
4th year
nti anya hwe kran ka wadi say number 80-85% wo in a placement ranka enya de beboa any wula balu ye koso
Jacob that's the breeze that's me chia ahwefo nyina mechia also kwahine that's the break from Japan ewo modern bo obo here say we dey asodwi eba paiman manson aba wache na be say that's the bread in 94 man odi nkabom eba paiman ti bi chia paiman fo nyina so say ye ba modern say asodwi ye be man akokan that's me chia etina breed to abusuan so say ye be kan ho bom ewo sa anamotu eja kwa me chia mpanyifo ana me can be the for this invitation. Okay. In most cases, one will say, yeah, the policy about first of all, as a social scientist, first a policy, no, nipa kwa idea brew more, how effective that policy be to a yejuma. Yen tena okan the literary rate no e form say nipa be special as far as digital name the technology concern Ghana here real education say betimi akasa ho a cheche nipa abeni pa ti ase ase bi adwuma in most cases I na em say sa education and time ye koma so ba ya na expect say ni yesu so adwen ho awi no say ye adwuma enye sa Jacob how come say for 4 years okay maybe ba esa computer semi yesi kasapi
ya actually
asemi now from that time up to now how many years 80 simple corrections near you and as education near ma 80 can be how long would that take it me a problem me problem say it's a simple for the type of people Ghana for you na se bibinia always ye train ma confusion ba ma ye kasa ho ma ye kasa mpanyifo anim ma ye tumi ma kwan mpo ma corruption ba mu say nipa be fa ho ayeye ansa na ye tia correct na ba dey say ha dwene be say no ka ho na ya brofo emfa obuo man because at the part it is say ne say 4 years continuously still problem after problem after problem. One owners of this policy say no mudwe hu ko see here and am to obey education ben o ka self placement dey ma no ahe ya pa ma ahe elevate ma a place obuma won sa ni ma we hu na ye win ko hu say oh yes sir you are creating room for corruption nipa beti afa so exploit e binimu am e binimu afa ho ayeye to the detriment of the poor. Etino me face adepa say ke etino ma right education ni say atiti nipa wo ho ni nipa so esua enye sa ye ma ho kwan ma say ebia senators ni ye no ni ye yo kakran ye progress no ni just say shifting from the old system to the digital system na fe sa problem ye kan na just say ankoba but me feel say problem ya do so now me anya problem because ye nsua ye mfumuso ye nsua ye mero ye nsua corruption po abamu ne tubin correct ye ho ema ade papa etisa no ye twin to in fact to I don't know how me say ye said that ye bibi
say be a creative bibi
say be obi bedi that's what because ye said that we should do prayer what you say intentional ye sheda ya se na be ya ebi metia fa ho adidi na ba na sa ne je so my Ghana ye kan wase bi odo be ne o my man
doc ye hwe o man ye kan ho masua ho nsam a especially call exams and yi sa nyama ne me ya ahometi because o ko tertiary level no krampa o ko universities ahudu yi so be yes admission kra be objective beto kra na ya asem Legon campus ye wo asase kakra o aye betumi SCC adan na aye affordable
and ebi investors ye ready say wo ma ho kwan a o meye
anope na de kasa grema asem na me pese be be mo sanse me be mo ahwe asem no be say anope na me jiga kakra o hwe Egypt man ya Egypt abana kokosi ohole yi wo yes agremede no Egypt aban no akwa si baby o hwa aye modern village eno nie Egypt aban akosi modern village
Rwanda
has ama homeless people citizens of Egypt wo nyaba bi na no wakokosi sa dan yi de ama omo say wo dey look at this the democracy the city na hwe yes agreme 6 years to 7 years ni edan pro it's a come here say eye aburo say be yo say dan yo
nyina ka ho
eti no enkwada no enko school no ye nim say university when we once ade achade say the number of enkwada ko senior high school no doso wo ma eba out no so edoso wo ma tertiary institutions no doso public universities no emududu ahe and the infrastructure sa mo betumi accommodate enkwada nyina eno nyina bibia ye adweno nti ye bibia e dey na so say ye na animu ya na sa how bebrebe nyina tumi kofam
Jacob let me say and no asem ye can say for me the political will no Ghana for the special politicians they don't have it Ghana who adopt mapa ayo ma ye man say ye do Ghana ye yo ama niema tutu yi ama nipa ho atono ni ye yi corruption and system no ye ready entinu always bibi bia yes ade papa but I am busy basa.
Yes, I know.
Yes, no, just because kakra ni pebe DNT. Meanwhile, you refuse to ready. Yes, I will me. Encho. Yes, ama. Encho to beko. Onti aya na aya because tell you would example here at way. Ekoba ni say. Ena, Ethiopia they did the same thing.
Ethiopia.
Rwanda,
They did the same thing.
Magana kwa nso ye bi.
away.
Mu ya we.
You beka myself.
Oh, teacher say, e pasa ni agrefo no how ma you be. Because niema look at share placement inti. Share the padodo a good teachers ho. Now share put the aya share depend anim. Look at the stress. Where we are with depending just because of a day placement. Oh, Agya Kwabena. I say ABS Ghana asked me and it's all because I say I can't afford I know we are failing because near marketing get I said 2 years near man kokan no. Say Kwabena say na ya hopa because obi a we kra onim akra. Obi a onim obi a obetime kra ko teachers onim teachers for kra. Betime ko tran ho hwehwe say me bayi send me hwa ma wo say no so e. Na say my mobo na reho. It's not because Nyamina is a nippety model. I think people we are not kind to ourselves and we are not kind to our nation.
Me that's it. I want to put some PLA. Brad Doko can say policy implementation. What the BB a bar? What the two now was on so I know say I deal with say me see anope paper e betumi achi akose na mo no say de be na nkosa ni ti me de baba kakra na fi ma shift ne kakra na fi akosi anope paper say na me pe no na say me be su oprako pe be ko eye bibia say odwun ho ko akira nsa fresh ne ha e de pa e bo ma ye ma no ho mesu atumi akona nim and na ye ka say I think o say yellow crobo senior high school me de be ko na me de baba run infrastructure mu say ye hwe infrastructure ye wo aso man I bet you me accommodating what I do 4 or 5 years on. I did free senior high buy, improvement. I mean, you said get fund for bomb who didn't pass, said a bear, bet you me a more a dying uncle than to me at Nemo, by never be 5 years. Anka, yeah, when came to me and Yam Morosa. And came to me quite no more Morosa say, Safena, Yanam 60, almost 70% for a year automatic placement, you know. Now, I just say about 30%, you know. I know your self placement, and then as if for a kakamu. Would you say a then a young thing I do be a dream? So a bit trying to be a found case, see any chance that you way now.
Well, Agya Kwabena, my main chair, Magbugafi, Kanka doctor, na NDC Professionals Forum.
Okay, Nampa.
With the 5 years.
Oh, I see.
6 March. And you know, Minchia Winina. Na Mumfu doctor needs you do there. Na Nako woman, all bombas nama, Asumji Abba. Na me sre. You know, no more boku.
Oh.
Bunkotoji.
Oh.
Yes, wrong one. Embrantia wo boku. Painful wo boku. When jai mo wari ye na beti yo na mama yezin besiafu de bi na wonyin san wonya hospital ranko bo wewun oya sama wode bobra bu wo mun kotoje politicians a where ye damage what to true one kran wode ka man krofo no wo boku de wonku won hon yes someone when jai na yerika sesesiare Burkina Faso terrorism whereba efom o say na won da young gold mines or cheap timisran obokufu MPs woko parliament wo be kan sam na mabusua ba won so workon amis ambiel ndem ebu kotoje me pa won chaw wonjai peace council abani tuya won call to talk about peace. Yeah, a peace councillor, you got 12 years. Ever na why Boku crisis. Agya Kwabena, I am in pain when I saw the video this morning about what is happening in Boku. With Pachau. Say, ahinzi na wobɛkyɛm ebien na ɛfafa fa wadze to that Palestine 2 state na mamprugu wataba boku na gusasi boku sa wonkyɛm ebien na mbranti a wonyɛ hwee nkatesema a wonyɛ hwee won ho atɔ hon since I was spending 10 million cedis a month since the mass service started 10 million e Kwabena say you do ko boku de won fa nyam puntujuma ntonye ye yana we are paying 10 million cedis a month to collect blood to collect people and bury them. It's not good. But that's it.
Honorable Ononya for Sampiria le e yan kan ya ba na musi no we ndia mamu de we bum twere se na fanfo ba kan bum kotoje se wo sere de ekoso oboko no enye nika na that be can send be wow de bi adwuma de ya aya meta kasa I'm not being a prophet of doom meta kan se na me samo ya na meka no de meka ne se hwe ya hwe ye ni beba ho so na aye too late me kan asemi se abra ye gidigidi ye hu no ye gidigidi no na nipa bonofo nso afa ho se nwa na oba bewura na nipa bonofo no afa so se nwa na oba bewura jihadist na wo Burkina no masa mo beka ya o mo kan se na nsen ekrofo mo hu movement bi o man Ghana pay for na ka wonya me na meka see hu movement bi e wo north ho a e ye ekrofo bi e yampa ye didim di ene meba ho so no na jihadist yi ene se nipa bonofo yi take advantage wo de ekoso boko no so de ben pa na hurudun awura ho as of last 2 weeks na nipa 4,000 refugees ene fi Burkina aba boko so when hifo some ye hifo ye ni baby o ye wo national security minister na most unfortunate aspect ni say ye wo defense minister or ye Ofinof ye wo interior minister Ofinof enti sam penifo mienu yi what is it on back to education
I go ma me kaka kan so no won to anade so ye danase anope wa ma ye nya ye ho adwiri ye eni so kura tata ye boko ho nam ko ye national service na kuro no se na kuro si tie no man prusi ni kusaso for no sanka tete me bi atwam na nka ye che kuro no mi na ko bi asi no kura nka saso mo nyina no bi twa but ye ka say ya MP madam for pa MP o boko yi ne ma me ye kusasi ni papa ye mampusi ka that nti wo che kuro no mu a enye nti anope de mo ofa okay mama enisu atata ye nyina ni nkotoju a webu no ye fo ano so ye danase chese o ma no hu do sika e kokro mu opa na odu boko kokro mu a na nka ye market eyi o nim se sankase o kotogo a e ho na mo kosoe na de etia o ma nante ana o ma fa moto e kotogo akofa no ma sese obi aso so be kokro mu nti economic wise kro no enkoso e mo amodua mo ntimi nua eso bi ntimi nya hwe enti me so mese me de nyame pa mo chew se ahinsem no se ohin no ofi o ohin no ote ho no se wo di hini no anyo bia mane ampia wa eni resign amanyofo no so amode mu huwura mu ni bi ka ho hwe meba bani ma menka wonim se ahemfo bebre wo Ghana ha amanyofo na si wo mo okay
hwe men pese mebo mantan bia bia me die mu kra sa but won edu ba bia politicians
Kwabena ma come on.
ya me die mu kra sa
There was a bank na ha MPP fiba osun gamanche
and this is osun gamanche how
enti ya danase e manai ko
yo Kwabena that's what I see it you
tell my doctor Ken are we learning anything?
Yes.
I am there in these books be American Nancy so man badama oba ho madwen but the major kinke in one of the books that I was reading it's been stated clearly that to destroy a country destroy its education system elect an incompetent president create factions and this three year marking now in Ghana there's a big faction between NDC and MPP as some more year no call yebekan osanda mu NDC makana machian no so MPP no so bekana why then machian so they have established that division among us all right now to destroy a country by its education system here there you produce corrupt doctors corrupt engineers everything e wo da take dancing yara earthquake bay, what it developers here. Because they don't understand why there. And then BNC, the same plane. No, a chrono collapse, no, chrono. Because the education system, like I was being destroyed. Yeah, reforms about education, but the more reforms we do, the more we destroy the education system. The more we do it, the first reform I'm saying there, you create more technically biased education. Today, Chief Ukaya, you call secondary school. Near technical sections are Wednesday and Thursday, also we call technical. So let us ask it well. But I'm saying, say, the more we reform, the more we create problems. And there. Over to Form 5.
Papa.
Compare Form 5 to this SSS. Now, here say, a dear fashion union free all the reforms. You go to middle school 10 years. I don't know, I don't want to 7 years. Go to secondary school 5 years. Get matured. Get matured. Not cost 6 form. After 6 form, you are equal to do anything.
Yeah.
Didn't you teach after 6 form?
But you bear my number because what form for now you teach a needed.
Yes.
I just said no, be our master say.
Look, Chief, wouldn't say it is because of science system and you develop academicals in sports.
Yes.
Yeah.
And many developments because of that system. You see a change if you say education system no ewa. In any case, so person what is now what they are doing. So fact is now dorsal into penny per moment ko yejuma na answer day. And then so we train one no one better about dog chain, one better dog chain. So like we are saying policy bia with the better bia edu bia bon compo the review policy no na say the mechanics am person me achieve no eya na say enye me sanka na say me sanka
asema how can mama kai brad those is I to obi ni to be call form 1 to form 4 na okọ secondary school.
Yes.
Obi of form 1 elementary school form 1 form 2 na common entrance or pass na okọ. At the same time so no na your international schools at the international schools no so nkwada ni bitumi ya na one na mo ya JSS no almost experimental schools and no to mo say obi a wo kwa ofa so a wo de kwa secondary school no na those days obi a form 5 student here what is say or you matured it's form 1 in oba no ono hu say ni nu aketwa it's discipline na ho na discipline such a way say a discipline a mature discipline de man koda no obi anye do to be pay bia
so I'm saying say the more scientists run away from God, the closer they get to him. The reforms no muntwa so mu entrance ni review and anyway the same placement system Edin Crawford begu Accra Sports Stadium what kind of abreve
Independence Square.
Yes.
and then so the buyer politics say Mahama na attribas asasa wo begu Independence Square. That's what we all said. As to whether we resolve the matter or we didn't resolve the matter, 4 years down the line, the problem is getting worse. This free SHSC, Obia won angle of Washano. So Washano from the angle of payment of fees there. Ubeke say, yeah, papa. But some of us are also saying, say, other than me, a Kwabena, Oba, Dokba, Wilkinson ba weba yede ya mamba ko Akosimbu International School yede ya mamba ko GIS ha ya ko tua dollars sika papa na se ye ko ye zero into secondary school dia yes ye ko tua the free it is robbing the poor to pay the rich. That's simply that. If you take the access, the financial aspect of it, in Kenya, it's a lot of rubbish. Let me say this. Because a system, in terms of equity, Young Cassayan critique equality, say equity. Equity just say, dear Abang Ebama want to, Namus Humba Tomino, Yan Pepe, into Obibanya 4 cities, Obisbanya 2 cities. There was Obia 2 cities, 2 cities in Ameno, and Obia 4 cities in Ameno. But who can yen 4 cities? That's just when we have 2 cities, or yen 2 cities. We are going in second Amana 6 cities. We have not discussed that. Then we are talking about, say, yeah, can say, at the end of free no, it will automatically increase access. Now, increasing access as well. Now, at the end, yeah, for access. Or say, Miss, you said, I don't know anything, is your home. The often cited argument say one na ne banko preset na one na ne banko asankegwa. Eza Kwabena me ko asankegwa secondary school na metie but I've also arrived.
Yeah. Asankus.
Sir.
Me ko asankegwa secondary school 6th form but I've also arrived. Right. And I can match anybody from whatever. And we don't have to forget say Prempeh College ni preset ni aje no. It was properly planned and managed. What you say? Sometimes by the churches. So if you want to create more of presec, it is not to diffuse their friends saying quality. No, it's not to diffuse it. Say, Obia Okuta aggregate 35. 35. Now, I got to Prempeh College because he has the right to be there. Obia Okuta aggregate 6. No, Tifie. To say the argument here by a computer placement. Chief, how many families in Ghana own computers? And I know. We will say teacher be at their board, what they are board, and a word draw, blackboard, watch your computer, what they are born. I am mouse. Oh, is that video? No. This is in our schools. Into a grant. Akwara bi fi ho ya no wona nti be 7 months they say we akola now wona nti fi efom wo ba no ukrom kane apoy ho no waso computer. So we are creating this inequality and we don't care. Chief say you're intentional and I agree with you, Chief. Thank you, sir. I agree with you.
Intentional so
why yo
so obi didn't obi be there as say ideas how no say there no so nye
a next discussion na make sure why e bidum yesa say buy say na obi ji 7,000 yo ara me boa akwada wo fi amafukuma western region they see one call exams obeye e be draw about airport ono ade kura friend plane kura why dey ohun bi da na when you aggregate 6 utifie no obi and papa betimi atua enu mo we dey go school. That's a problem. Another system ade anyway apart from placement system no ade ba ko so yan hweye as its effect on the private schools. The effect of our education system now on our private schools. Okay, Federal Business College. In Penifoko Ho.
Sibu School.
Okay, Snap Secondary School.
Yeah. Ghana Commercial College, Ghana Kuku.
Private schools.
Providence Business Academy.
Okay.
Yes. Private.
Emit.
Private schools. One so eka humna eboa. What you say? Now, where are the private schools? So if you bring a policy that intentionally kills the private schools, what is the good of the policy? Is that Kwabena? As a country, Dr. Bawumiaka, digitalization, how many months, how many times? No say to me and the computer placement keke. Computer placement, no failure. What fast work I was so phobia here tomorrow. And you'll be aware more, baby. The password has been, in fact, traced to the minister. Password now, yes, I know. It's been traced to the minister. Boss, doc, say, you'll be used to password. Engine in
straight away.
Domain on UTV platforms. We're going to be used to password. I enter. We don't.
Send a criminal.
I said, Was it Obia Ebon is Abiano on channel?
First and foremost, I see we are sure Nankasa. For a criminal negligence, woman who password to Hokai. Me me phone, Madame Fugra, maybe any me password. So what I say, oh, phone, Obia on the password. It is a Obi woman with the phone channel, so catch the girl with some password in it. No, the use to go, we ever catch them, so channel. I'm Obia, you go Ghana here. Mummy, you.
It's true.
Mummy, you. So, Minister, Saudi we see America, and then see Minister, a duty office, got that office. I said, and you be the issue is at the Ministry of Education, and he must take full responsibility for that negligence.
Obi, yeah, share, yeah, said, yeah, king, and Quadrado Dua, a big fee, yes, near high school. On say, in Quadana, Doss say. I'm saying, Michelle be Crow, a see you look senior high school, and Quadani be a Dabonte, Mayano. Wow. Omo Dabonte.
It's not Gino Crobo alone.
I see some more Bonte. I be a bear one or two.
And yes, but a Jacob, yes, and Tissa, T. Nansayana Wesley Girls, all student association. Yes. I say 1 more year expansion, I can't cover 1 facilities. But until recently, no, headmistress be a new coin say, will be take such initiatives. And our man PTs, IBBR. Son, education.
Says PTT, come here for my PT.
Son, education
association.
Son, education. It is a parent to be crowd or always to car, or person what they want, or better than they want. Make TCSC meeting, 1 year PTA meeting, a parent to be so say, 1 year Wesley Gas, and your contribution on you, how a teacher for Nina, as well, because 1 person.
But a Briggers, my former headmistress, and all Briggers. One say parents and I can do to say send a teacher for the brain to no baby kakra motivational something send a baby to my course call not dos near and the parents and I do to and one parents can sorry I can't say and look one can go home after that if after you know and I could say yes my manage illegal fees I want to transfer the free
school
meanwhile woman ye Abraham school
who ran a policy no Chief, minimum but I believe so education system. Look at what is happening at Legon. Legon of all places. Now, who pursue in so figure tama? Who knows about your baby? I talk about and you see what I will feel now pushing. Who knows about your baby? The more you create more access for people, albeit without quality. Who knows somebody we SS for SSS, no more investing. What have you done? You were saying that Get Fund had done something. What they've done? As far as I know, Get Fund is going to be as far as I know, Get Fund is going to be Inti Mumbi enjoy the year against young Oman Ghana. If it is not intentional to enrich a few people, and I'll come to it.
But as Honorable Sampiale, Kanaba Musini, India member,
President NDC Professional
President NDC Professional Forum. So, titled your paper, I mentioned to a crime, President NDC Professional Forum. One also Nigerian Chakano, Mensa Thompson, and so Assepa. Now, Mensa Yamakwaba, now with the Sima Bemi Nuntem. Near share placement in some son of your other issues. Since your time, no, and she into me as well to the year as I live in a book.
Most of the issues, His Excellency, some PLA, are raising. In fact, we are touching on every aspect of most of the issues with regard to this placement exercise. But Jacob, now, there is an intriguing part of this whole story, especially what is happening at the Ministry of Education. Let me say, Kofo Bebe, Emfa, or my training course. Jacob, now, do you realize it was the former Director General of the Ghana Education Service, and now accusing the Minister for Education, say, or the password. The password now, they perpetrating one of the fraudulent exercise. It didn't come from anybody other than the former Director General of the Ghana Education Service, Yura Opoku Professor Kwabena. Kwabena, what does this tell you? I don't know what is happening at the Ministry of Education. And I won't pretend to say minim. But what I can predict, in the next few months, we are going to see a number of some of these internal fights and sabotage against each other. Say, political season. People are busy throwing smash at each other here and there. I mean, if you think about it, why would the former Director General of Ghana Education Service accuse the sitting minister? Is it because he was pushed out, and he is better? We're making several complaints about he being locked out of access of the system. Why did he even have access to the system in the first place? All these things are critical issues. What they were former, you could see some, some sort of agitation, But Kwabena, you best say some of these internal sabotage and internal, games, must stop. This is the education of the children of this country we are talking about. Say, obi pese odi running mate, enuntino na echese was say obi adwuma oye nti you see yetietie mu sound no nyina emfaso ehun hia Ghana for emfaso bia emaso. So what you say, you say Minister for Education is a person who running mate to Dr. Baumia. And don't you know, na enkophobia muso.
So I know speculation.
And you say you use the password the corona yanka.
No, I just want to make. Let me patch and say some of these games, sometimes, anybody, for me, a proper investigation report, will interrogate it. His Excellency, me personally, I have had my issues with the Education Minister on a number of things. On this particular issue, my problem is the person accusing him. The former Director General of the Ghana Education Service. Yes, but at the end of the day, Agya Kwabena, he was there as well. On the same time, a lot of the chaos that happened under him. What you say? In fact, worst of the things happened under him. And how he quickly want to deflect and begin to point fingers at somebody, that is what makes me suspicious.
Yes. And
how is he pointing fingers at somebody?
Well, we would investigate this.
You see, and sometimes when somebody begins to point fingers at somebody, then you must begin to investigate that person also and find out. Because he also had access to the system. What you say? And so, at the end of or time I know Ghana Education or GES boss, at the end of the system near. And quickly now, if Obabontin was started accusing in Kofor, we don't want any. We are not interested in their fight for running mate. Say Europe Kwamankwa no ye napo classmate
University. Obi being obi classmate and also at my BB Saba.
Your friend is saying we are not interested in that. What we are interested in is that what are the fundamental challenges confronting the educational sector now? So placement issues are we don't have to make it with unnecessary politicking. Yeah, computerized placement system here for some time. At least system there. And as time goes on, now you have deficiencies in room, now you improving upon it. Why are things getting worse? Why are things getting worse?
Those are the things you don't want us to talk about.
My only problem, His Excellency, my only problem with this issue, with this issue is the person pointing fingers.
Okay.
That is my problem.
Okay.
And so we need to interrogate this matter.
Okay.
Say investigation the investigation must not be limited only to the tenure or to what has happened now.
Agreed.
It must go far.
What have they done?
What have they done for the past 5 years, 10 years? What has the system done? We must do a proper system audit. What I said about Obi and Koche baby and pointing fingers at somebody just to deflect attention from themselves.
Okay, me that's it.
No,
If
so
we have
we are
some of the
me
things.
that's
So we are the commenters.
Me that's it.
Eja Kwabena.
Yeah,
Na me nka echefu. Yen time no.
Yes.
Yes, personal obi anam. Uko ye exams.
The one
Na
pass it.
wa pass. Yeah, the common interest number was school. Right? Ni afremu nyina line. Eja Kwabena wa pass uko Prempeh College. Na headmaster na chia. Na wo de letter na ma. Sa letter na nyimbre na wo de kopemba wo. E show pocket.
Na wo de kota me comfort pay me ko ha.
Any ni reform any ni me de bedru. Enu ni ye de bedru hey. Yo.
Okay. And I say enu ni ye bedu be ye dru yi. O say yes. 1 minute per day your question.
You more for kasa no. No talk about the free education. Say no ma bi nko yie. Mean nka say bibia ye 100%. But we share infrastructure on. You can't infrastructure and no ma pa we dey call all the secondary schools. You kasa sisi. No ko share dormitories. No ko share adan a yesi a ewo ho. Eno no nche say aban ye free education no. Say bi won ye hwe ewo ho. But enipa no do ha no mo do so. Udi onko all the secondary schools. No ko hwe adan ye sisi wo dormitories.
Na because
You see,
once you are running a program, access of which is your key, you know, also make it yourself. Dan we see 1 in a year, we see 4 in a year.
Demand na be high.
And that is how you are managing my district. My district and my investigations.
Okay,
now we bluff. Now I want to see. That is how. Yes, we are doing something with common sense.
Yes, my normal.
Because we cannot be saying for also this is the at Nancy about market. I don't come to TV station because no I'll go to Amasaman to see. And if you one DC is running your constituency district that way, why is there a Duchum manage yes sir?
Omo issue no and no
and no say what you we chief director who ye kululu who ye kululu na sa pam chief director he is likely to come and say things but ya ye teach you ni nim dia wo ye mean say obi e can be wo ho e wo nkran ha me so rakontoka because I believe so what you are doing is right so don't come and defend a Duchum when his password has been used.
Until your excellency said the password now once someone and
if you are a minister chief we are minister such crime to a minister what do you do?
So about was say obi bio yes they should investigate and
we will investigate him first on what Duchum no.
Okay yeah share in some you were exactly 1 hour 45 minutes I be doing continue the any perform no ebesu 10 and I say some ebesu 7777 and then yaba pensioners and bondholders and man penny or say economic turmoil will soon be over man penny na continue yaba share pensioners no bondholders ni sam no ene ono ne di okan ebe ne baako na fe ya hwe asema one ayamansa na hene so koye okọ parliament no nsem ko kan ye ene anu yi a brasibudwafo nso de ma no ye behwe ye beka ne miensa na boman ne baako na ya hwe mapani ne ni si panifo da state owned enterprises anu akokohia na ni nsan kan mu da to je chemu se ni bu afu papa o se mapani aden no se modwuma mu nye ni yie enti no obi asore a no de so bo me mapani se me ena maye obi asore a na sector ministry abohyase no ministers no ena de so bo mo se wo mo ena aye etse me bo mo kokko wo ye pani a other state owned enterprise bia no na wanyo adwuma ye no me mapani his excellence na nado dan kwakufu ado me pamo essence de mguase na meje no e doso dodo mituni.
We make just 1 minute so that I can have time for the pensioners because you be a pensioner. pa chokeche mampeni ya branasam mampeni ya branasam
show
say at this time of your governance I can't how many years no work
1 year 1.5 years
ayi ne yako
if I say 1 year
you who was when you
oh because you can you
president
find time na end
president
fufuro beba yanko
you know oh Agya Kwabena
yes sir
at this time of his presidency na say we beka say ya na yenjini India na say yen ne dai this is the man this is the president yes so any pen of 125 ministers if you say ko ni mo ko say I'm in a hurry refi I am in a hurry and in there ubeka we who directors for monitoring and evaluation what report does he receive what certain secretariats in your own office on your own office so one district one factory has he even gone to the secretariat to ask them what they have achieved then say if there's a public outcry me I'm not a hypocrite when the government does things which is right I will say it say they may come in office in assembly you know but this president has been a total failure
what kind saw you 125 ministers so say I want to hit the ground running
he was running backwards he ran backwards because over 125 ministers without job schedules no targets nothing all you have done is to put people there for salary nothing more nothing else
Excellency, how would we know say son or yeah no because say or no more and they also know say being a minister of a particular sector no so to be deliver
Agya Kwabena nya me na America eyo mampeni na eka say mu nya madwuma yie na wo hwe constitution ni mu a whose duty when I appoint you well we can say you are busy bodying because if you cannot remove any minister can you can you remove any minister
me na mo he
unam he it is our ministers no function that's won to me reshuffle now what one man do say you cannot blame anybody but when this president talks I take it with a pinch of salt and suspicion because in the midst of the fight against Galamsey okay he met his district chief executives and all he could tell them was please do well in the Galamsey fight so that we can break the 8 have you seen his chief kind intention have you seen his intention have you seen his intention to break the 8 if he was calling on the minister say what agree I ask you to improve the living condition of Ghanaians by food na ya mouse has then I will be happy how many of the chief executives and then local government institutions they are not making profit they are rather becoming liability to the state they have chief executive deputy chief executive deputy chief executive assistant chief executive and co-minini and you who appointed them is now complaining to us to do what even when some of them are caught Agya Kwabena you as president you clear them before the investigation my bad progress about but I have taken so much cue from what Chief Ikanye say see free South Bolivia we will crash the country and it's true I want to rest here
me that's it honorable Sam listen
Agya Kwabena
we can say say some mampeni kan ye no ebi no say say onipa na ye adwuma na so nye ne ye do you have to go and tell him say wan ye adwuma ye me je nguase ti no me bo kokko oya beko anya pam na so pam no na ofoforo ba sense nguase na ba ni nyina no wo mampeni no na nguase na ye de ma mo pa enti na enti na wa hunu so nipa na gu ani mu ase ne tententem na no o ma na nko na ho tumi ha o sense o betwen ya enti onipa no akabriti ebi amako no waje woni bude pass waje woni nguase na no e kan say I don't want to be pam wo
Agya Kwabena in short form and then minimum of a nyadwin was adi we hunkura
aditra
omampeni na na do danko akufo ado na we share ne mpanimfo no no mo kasa na wa ka che omo say se ne tie bia wanya report wanya information onim di odina so nti a o kasa asem na kire omo in fact so bia o adwumam na asem si ne ye pamomo ne ya mframa nka nche mo say weni a mo yei se mo anhwe na mo anyai na oti wa sana ayi yen eduwan ya asem we ba ye na o kasa si ase omampeni pamo na ansa na even investigation clear koso okay say omampeni pamo omo but oni omo hia na wo say ade wi amu ye ade no report amenya nsemo amete se mo anya madwuma yie na ye di ehu asem begu mi so a mi so meyi mo afi ho ama omo wo ni eye kokobo efie be mu na pani a wotifie wonya sa adwuma we opani wotifie de ade bi koso na enye na opani ni pese osiesie na opese oteneten no a de omampani ye no that is the right way in fact osia MCs na oni ye kasa okache yen say ye ni yesi na nan ewo the district level, municipal and metropolitan level ye ni wo ho nti say ye bibia wo ho na etia no a wo ya kwanti o obetima yi wo fi ho but ebia meti wo na yi ela ko mamesi form na medu e form na obi gina the letter ma me say o man person say
na obi be say
na ba kan letter na ma ti say yesi na no ayi honorable Samprai call me ayi me district no ngofo ni say ma anya hwe ndu ayi madi dabi wodi kan afra yen oni ya kasa nti me meti obi bia wo ye bia no o yese wan kasa onim o man pani ama ya ti ase say even at this particular time no we have municipal without boundaries me boundary no dia me ni share boundary bia no se me tumi ka na me hu bibi wo ha me nka say eni me die mu nti no nti ma me nya no na de no enkoso na ensai dabi nti o mampani futu a odi ma ye no ebia no odi akoma mampani fu oyi o si se mo anya madwuma yie na enimguase no eba na eba me so a me yi mwadi o kan ye sabi obi e kwa okwa ye no ma yie ye wo technocrat ye ni o mo ye adwuma se ne o fa kan ye ye wo director ye wo chief directors wo deputy directors obi awo sabi yen ka say sankofo nyina ye MPP fo nto mo ye adwuma ma MPP yen ka say mo nyina ye NDC fo nto mo ye adwuma ma NDC but what we are seeing is say me chief executive no oni me say anka osha ye ni kwan say ye ami ye yi obi edi say bia chief executive mo obi letter say ami wa yi nedi now edu bebe no me bisa am mpanimfo bi say na me na me ni pa ne ti efi ho na wo ye no mo am mpa no na me ni sa tu me ni sa no ma ni nyina no oh Emmanuel na pedi me my advice say I can do it na me forward the information into the head of service what must say me so me see am no mo kaza me ga do me say look baby e yedu no mo am je property rate am de gumu botom mo am je sika bia IGF sika bia mo de gumu botom no personally say me hu a me medical you wedi na me de letter na come head of service eye futu na me de ma omo me mani pa no chances keke Ghana ade no bo nipa na mane a yesi hey ayi bo ho da sini no menyina asemo ye koso a ema asemo na ye di nyina ni say yesi consultation is very poor ya mo mama ne ya nka we na
yesi ya na access na tie
me dem see
ene de yesi mo boy kro no
ya mo we ama ne ya nka nche we o man peninsu e so ya fidu bi house akosia mpanimfo ono o makasa o de futu ama omo isem wo kan nyina se media house bi na fire o man fa asem no asem a o mo te ya ni se o man penin se so man anya madwuma yi a mayi modi oh these are certain things a esi e wo se o man penin asem o kan no ho no ebi kura ni se adwuma ye nyina no ye nyina ye e de aboa ye man se ne doc e kan ye no se adwuma bi obi aye bia no we shouldn't create a room for corruption and I say no ma bia enye se ekoso nti o man penin di kan ene o mo di san komo we nyina to o mo fo se adwuma na wo ye no ye wankasa fa to ho so se me di boa me man na wanye adwuma ne yie na enam se wo kra no minimum political affiliation minim so wo MPP so wo NDC o man penin anka we nyina wo ho se wo ye NDC ni ntima yi wadi ana wo ye MPP ni ntima yi wadi na mo wo se wo wanye wadwuma yie no eyidie na wodi hye ho no ano ene yafa
so man penin so be de ntia e bia no abeya asem ahu hia ne se wo se won adwuma wo mo nye ne yie nti no enumgu amanfo egu na nimu
because when you report
enti obi bebi sase di da nyina na fei na wahunu se ebi nu nyoma adwuma yi ana
oh this is the time bibi ane ni me osankafo no catch say there's time for everything the Ecclesiastes when it happen that way there's time for everything you better na ensure na sisi yi ngwa no wanu mo die na papa nso anu mo ni die me die me numbi mo wafa anu mo ni die abianti oba sisi ko wanu numbi so this is the time it's time for me to drink this water this is the time o man peni hu say ade no hwe oni ensemu esisi fa yesi kasem hu ntino obi ama asem no so a no da kwato so obi ama asem no so a ndi o man peni onye adwuma no ya na adwuma no onya
wana kase do so wana ese ya man
say efutu o baby enu ntina wase ya di support no bomb nti mi so hu say mo na mo ye samfom so no nti mi so mayi modi nti so o man peni aka ni 2 years no ba fi aban mu a na adwuma ya so o ye bia na obeye ba man peni ko me bona ba so onye obi a sebi hu ya ne hu nti won tira na konwa mu say mi sori ka ha nkofo we be ka we mi sori ko ha we be ka we nti obe sori afi na konwa mu akọ bi a ese se wo se bi a ese se o ye adwuma no obe ko o nya fe no o friend say se mi nam kwa kwan so a nkofo be ka say hu da bi na mom de Ghana fo hia ni nyina ne say ahuye hia ya komuni o hawa ye wo mo sisi ya no ye be fi ho ni ya ko si kwampa so se na ya wo ko ayi wo ko okro mu uti play mu kra na be du be play no ka be shake kakra omani ewo mu no omani wo so na wo so na ntete mpansam ye ejina ba bi ejina se de tie bia no omampeni na nado danko akofo ado de be land
okay
na land ni na mbo say very smooth eno no ti mu kra e maybe me to go me by you
last week there was a crash landing very smooth landing
in face ya want me anya landing
oh how many hours from a state to a state me tell me to any see from that's the first time on the moon really see from see nkofo mo nyina e bo mo nsabusa na mbisa de otimi njense na why no you know just o madwe ni say plane no e land here no omko man ti say plane no kra land omon pani de e be land soft touch nicely obi abebo ni nsem na enu no nsem no be batama ye to aba ntima yendis for hu ni say o man no jija man ni yes ndino just o ma wie akoma dan ebono half region emem bechem goso any area ho nya no obi a oti ho bia no emeni du na me ne mo wafa ye ko campaign mo wafa be kana asem so me kama asem ejuma ya ye no ho no eni ye ko kan wo
okay me da se
ejuma ya ye no ho
me da se
eni se jama wi
me da se
eni ya wa be kama campaign ya be ye no eni enu ma hodo ya ye no be body no enu na Ghana fo be mo ni say okay osuma isi wa ye ejuma nti enza nto ane so in fact mani nkosi say obi nunu hu nsere say oh oman si kasem aye basanti no ene ye de ewu na wie odi omo ntena se ye election ye wini wa police station na mo nko police station nko ye ejuma no mo ntena se ya no mo nkaso NDC MPP nya ejuma NDC MPP afeli MPP ayese MPP ayese no e de beto abani be wie be wini se wom
do that the election
omo enu ma omo be ye nyina no enu ne de be what must say now da no ti ono election one I don't the nipa no enya nipa de to aba mo ba nipa no to aba mo ba no they need some results from you so that day they will tell you have done well or not
me that say
ntimbe contest
me that say
catch it 10 years ago 10 years ago NDC for tena haka kasa say the work say 10 years ago the kasa say you know Mr. Grass was saying hand over to who kasa say
this is mine and we know what we are doing
so don't tell us how
no but if somebody is asking me I will think about election
don't tell me what I should go and do at the police station
that politicians doesn't think about election
ntimbe contest
I said where on earth
ntimbe contest
that we are contesting and winning
NPP
it's not about contesting
me that say
because some people partner here Juma papa or Juma win
me that say yes Juliana Agya say Kwabena please put Boku issue on the table Boku issue no ya kan wasem kakra
actually we haven't discussed it
said the etie no
Boku is sensitive area
a very sensitive issue so wo hwe na wanka wasem ye betumi ayi kakra menum se bambofo ni abre 81 amon se de be ya o betumi nya no pomase bre en heda nkoyi wo hosa nkoyi ya na yenim nsunsuanso so a e de bre omamu ni nyina nti menum se ye mpanyimfo nso nim the essence of it into no on between one amount. Mensa, with the my mom also 5 minutes be near she said, you man penya some more kind of no much say that then you know say you good anymore say and policies how do they buy and any amount do they buy state owned enterprises like car or mobile. I feel away home. Iti and also
Jacob na me dase. Jacob na yesi de odie echire no osua de odie ne mu nante. O man penyin afre ni state owned enterprises CEOs. Say sebi omonye omodwuma ye e ma ye so bo na e bo no. Jacob na say ye assess the state-owned enterprises are Ghana ha. The first one you be assess it, the presidency. Oman penina kasa presidency no. Sign oman penina kasa what running. O say SOE is ne boka. I didn't think that SOE is ne boka. SOE is ne boka because she say we call all the state-owned enterprises are a whole adane residual dumping ground for unwanted labor. In fact, Ubeko desk say just say a big near Jumaye. And now Oma calculated the labor shortfall for the next 5 years in all the state-owned enterprises, and Oma failing the state-owned enterprises to the brim. I didn't know yes, sir. Because they are learning from the president himself. Kwabena, they are learning from the president himself. Oman penina nkasa ne office and running on. Kwabena, look at some of the positions at the office of the president. Youth ambassador, diaspora affairs, policy associate, chief executive office of public sector reforms, overseer of national cathedral, church relations manager, diaspora church mobilization officer, policy coordinator analyst, focal person la francophonie, technical director la francophonie. Technical director la francophonie, coordinator special development secretariat, manager of operations and programs, technical communications assistant, technical advisor Zongo Development Authority, technical advisor special development secretariat, technical advisor political affairs, presidential staffer NAPCO, office management executive associate. Wait, say no man penny running in the presidency.
Na for no the abu boss saying na no money adwuma.
As if that is not enough. Sure, o man penny office nko gardeners there omo adwuma gardener omo edudo grass nwura omo ye makomako 61 Jacob na hwe omo supervising hwe omo chief landscape designer, senior landscape designer, omo ye miensa. Assistant chief technical assistant, principal technical assistant, supervising head gardener, yard foreman, technical assistant, supervising head gardener, chief technical assistant, chief landscape designer, chief technical assistant, principal technical assistant, senior technical assistant, landscape designer, principal landscape designer, technical assistant. Oman penny office 6
Yes, I'm sure be our quiet to no fa.
Ewurade nyako.
And sure be our quiet to semana fa.
Omo bu don ewura oman penny office of the president.
What's am kan no?
Ewura keke o grass omo chicha grass.
Na grass
Makumako 61.
So mensa who can trust grass you can say no. Ye wo one say enua wo ho. Say dey see bebia enwira nkra say dey see dono no. Ese dono say na be ya shape no baba kama. Flowers say dua. So dey be dua bia say na tie mefa.
Kwabena.
It say who okwa be for technically what trem na ejimi to
Achimota forest omo garden 61. Achimota forest omo garden 61.
Say dey enwira you to me nkotremu.
Forest presidency or forest reserve.
How
can you sit in this country? How can you sit in this country? A small place like Jubilee House. 61 gardeners.
And yet
communication.
Where your mom kuta positions so? Where your mom kuta positions so? Ye two omo kabeji S Garcia we mo.
Omo S Garcia.
No S Garcia. They are presidential those work at office of the president.
And omo benye S Garcia.
Yes, all this we are going to call it S Garcia.
Na say chief landscape designer. senior landscape designer, senior landscape designer, assistant chief technical assistant, and principal technical assistant, senior technical assistant. Technical okay na fe supervising head guard.
You had your time.
No, yes, you see, it doesn't hold the water.
Sacrifice more harder than a phenomenon.
What time they from say?
Say, don't more harder than a phenomenon.
Godness only now more hospital. They are there. Even though no, but he who alleges must prove.
Yes. We say Muhammad Tam Nasanko produce the list.
Which list? It does not exist.
No. Produce Muhammad's list.
Stop it.
First house.
Bibi. Omutam na ehono na ayede na ya bushi.
Sao.
Ewura ni ya na ewu, gas ni ya na ahye. Enti awe.
So this is the leader, the chief executive of the SOEs are learning from. The example no asset woman penye kufodo. The example na asset no musia. This is how he has taught them to run their enterprises. Because wo a odi oman nanim a wo hwe yakwa ahokyere mu se Ghana oman sa ma ye ni abre pa IMF chow ye pesika 3 billion pe. Won ko a wo to Jubilee House mo do garden ko ayema akoma 61.
Yeah, hono the Department of Parks and Gardens. And I'm in charge of that.
So what is the job of the Department of Parks and Garden?
And
what is the job? You see, these are very serious issues. So what does the grass do for you? If you don't know the use of grass, what does the grass do for you? They are working. What does the grass do for you?
Grass are going in India for the dry. Jesus
oh me
pacho.
This is assume you can hear see.
Our work is in pacho.
Obi ade anyi wan
me pacho.
India phone dey do aye. Any na you better know the first time. What you say? Time na mampeni mahama ho no. Na visitors nko ho. Omko omu na mwirim. Weekends.
Na gas na hye.
Gas dey na hye.
Eni mo nyina na hye. The other side nyina na ebushi. Wankasa wonim. Because you said pass and
are you the only one? Are you the only one who saw it? Are you the only one who saw it?
But then the corner coaches in the why?
Why?
It's my friend for
now what?
No gas na hye.
So we are sure.
Oh yes, we are sure. Eti say nano why fa mo ka say why
asama wo kan
mu di drop na mo father
I am from for the other me eti ma ga e ma na
ma fa me time nyina
me na me run time no enti o de man worry me na me run time enti da me pena me ye me da say enti o de yenko
Jacob na you see o man panyi a ye de o man hye wonsa say run o man yakwa ahokyere mu na Samuel, wo opa even pensioners for more brochel say wo mus entitu o se kakakra aka yemfa mo ma oman no wo te ho evra na live like an emperor for godness in 61 omo do wura in 61 and all these people Jacob none of them is taking a salary of less than 10,000 Ghana cedis a month. None of them.
look at the way that how can you use that word?
Technical position at the office of the president we are talking about. We're not talking about just any position. So, office of the president. Who say o man si say? Who we are not be Ghana for him? Abe catch say smooth landing. What smooth landing? Which kind of smooth? O go airplane basa. Am airplane ko ba nyina tutu. How are you going to land?
Enti safwe no wo madwuma mo ye na wo mpe ana se adwuma no mo ye na so ni wo mo nya yie ana se dentra. Yes sir.
O man ya timu. You say you cut your coat according to your size. O man panyi aso e ho no. Is an office of service. Woko say woko som ye. Wamba say ye me hwa. Wo kura wo ba ye. Plane na yato. Aban plane na yato. Wo se wo mpe. Wo pe plane na wo betimi ada adwodwo ho. Ejare anom champagne. Aye de ope wom. Eno nti wo de ye omampanyi e plane na yato ye abo man ne ka to asi nchen. E ko fa plane. Akese luxurious aircraft now they nam wiem. Wo kro ya o.
Then you bring
Wo sa ni pakro ya. Wo we ye presidential staffers na jubilee have no more do 600 under the previous government. Wo ba ye say almost 2000. Wo kro ya o.
Almost 2000.
Yeah.
No, omo ye saying eja kwabena.
So now can say almost 2000. Me figure na me say almost 1000 and 2000 and that.
As part of parliament, as part of the law, at the beginning of every year, they must submit a list of presidential staffers to parliament. But some from the call. Because I didn't why are they afraid to present the list?
They way among fan koyanke then we ba bontain.
These are part of the list that have leaked. This is not all the list. Other presidential staff from 61. This is just their garden. Where garden? Omo garden. Omo dofuo o mo panya so ye nko a. Omo dofuo. Minim se kokoo fan bi wo inside wa minim. And yet krom ha na yes so say no ma we so we are not here and say SOEs are not performing. You expect them to perform? What sort of example are you setting for them as the president?
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
The wastefulness of the president is what has translated in the SOEs.
For the past 5 years. For the past 5 years, apart from emolument, echo ministries and SOEs, it's kind of the Juma.
State-owned enterprises.
And he knows.
So what?
So who are ministry, no minister to hold the pay not to hold. Now you will be big friends apart from emolument, there will be a development. And I'm going to say development. It's like just say you are paying people just to stay in the office and do nothing. And this has gone on for the past 6 years.
But the minimum I made the match cry, baby to say baby a nanny family. Tomorrow refinery. I heard the minimum say a joint food go. And so tall, I made us say, Dr. Pedu, my memo, so I made me say. Baby, some no TBA, now what's next? No, why did now? Actually, did now to the sense of car. Who said, see, a kind of my penny, some more kind, you know. A year or may a man, Yensum Wilson, if you nara, any bit of money to make you. Now, you said, dear, my penny can ya. Everybody, what do you say? A penny you said, don't see the brand one. It's a song year, Jumano, or my junior quadrant, so don't be near fear, Jumano, and no more yet. Baby, yes, no. Now, a report from the corner, it might not be the correct report from the Cocoa Penny. Into a command side, he who said the crib dead, you know, then a man in our bus, and so who is a mirror.
See, I just come to I'm still say, when Penny and Esteletis keep it.
Yes.
I'm on position.
Yes.
Now, one position is so I'm some target. Who are with the I would choose the pardon stage maybe. Some bay, Ned Man Becocaine. It is a man and cocaine. Wo man who crying some method. I'm still with time, we evaluate it. The more performance, and cocaine. And I'm more as you to say, Abia, who better sound more, and that's where you may free home. For me, I was disappointed when I made it so the nice annoyed in the first place. The both one. And I feel secondly, I see the failures have been blamed on him. Now, for me, how hey.
And I'm a 4 near me.
Because
200 no.
So the Nipa SC Edwin. Someone can hear your man cocaine. In the panel, I'm on home. And I say, be a Juman, no send a cocaine to be called. Maybe say, Ubufua. Now, I say, Utuanamo, and I'm more as you to say, I that say, Ube in a free hole. And now I say, Ube Pamono. Because I may be our target, they say, Nipano. No, Ubufu, yan, Oman warning. I can't 1.5 years. No, you. Well, you may, we, Shene, a dear hold your amount for the fair war. They say, what's it, blame is being blamed on you. Because of what? Because you are the president. Now, what take is our blaming, and I will take action ben me face think asamre aka 1.5 years na say ma na adudan kwa yes say action man no me face asamre and nkai so me hu ne action obi biara omo no homode obi biara ebia sabi na adwuma say onye ni yie no samre and as wo yi wo mu firi ho anaso sesan wo mu ma ehu say nani abre because say bibia anches nani abre oh ade nye talk o eye so produce results na nipa person hu no Savannah jet to see nipa nyaade
Savannah Development Authority say nipa bi ye wo yi omadi na dey think that so ma mo woni I didn't think that say o ma mo woni say mo blame nyaade to me so na wo a woni say mo blame wo dey to so a wo ma mo eti ho no na obo to say eti me feel say eye won mom sa ba bi adu nye won mrew wa futu bi ma nipa anye sa mre ya eniema ahocha ba a nipa ya ginsem niema ya ginsem anye sa mre ma warning afutu anye sa mre ne ye tu nipa fo nipa no nye onya ade sisa no pamo no ba hu sa feja president ni abre na ankoba sa ne o kan se ne o kan ya it's like say opanya a want to be control o ma anas want to be hwe o ma a o ma na asoro na wo mo aginsam na fe wo di abobo wo ho say oh won so munti amanfo blame me munti na wusu abi that shows that na wo ye den
na wo ye den won
na wo ye abe
that means that fe aka 1.5 years yeah ma ho say yes wo kan ye no
oh yeah
well this action because what your action are what take care for me in a very few in some way and I want to say all the institutions are there to serve or man cost na den any nipa no any or man hu ni post a wodi any hia no ka kesi obedam any owo emolment any anu mu hia
SOS is now collapsing
just we share
all the SOS are
it's so sad institutions in na ka say ma Ghana ko kan no what would you collapse what would you sika share away what we can so me te o constituency na hwe say obi so run the test obi run the test I'm a railway obi ye ba kwa mistake bi buy all sika ko railway na reconstruction ni ye die na di nyina nothing workers so job sika people are being paid but the railway is not working and yet it's okay.
So for my railway minister,
for
my railway minister, for president, he did into a court talk.
Railway is working.
Railway no, I stop. Who Roman Ridge? Roman Ridge. Who book a baby? Echo railway station. Land be the one for since 1998 obi tempted will be see down home and a woman cost up no because a railway land and then I mean we can say obi AC wall less than 2 meters to the railway line big wall and I know Asanso your minister Asanso akọ inspection akom institute start of 1 year if you do that now next obi railway engines na better na kotama
be kire me hoyi ahifasa na me kohwe ni ntwamra
na me nkyerɛw ufi Roman Ridge Assemblies of God go down we book careful say we say that land on the coffee car wash near there be no the opposite is supposed to be railway line in 1998 obi try to be sit down and the rollings stop no the foundation pen na ona but we are for vegetables and now make us say overnight and for see wall around it
that's assassin when you see unim
yeah we mu
ona bo kem ya baby assassin
the president it is not just time for him to play the blame game say any mo blame nyam le tome so now di hu abobo this the time I so take action say nipa ni na adwuma sesa no yini free ho ma nipa nso wani abre ni a o ye yi nche say
ni abre me da say
doc oni masemi asmo wo kan ye no krepa but the woman say omo penisia na o hia omo no eno no nche say okwa pampa omo anase okwa ka bibi say mo de mi yi mo adi mo nye adwuma wasi mo adwuma no mo nye adwuma no se mo anye na ye di brem ma me no ina mi so ma yi mo afi ho wo kan say ache dodo ache ba saade na ache no fine but afi no we hu Bible. Yes, I mean Bible cry say ewie no beba say ya enipa asodin for beba. Nti asodin for no mo ba no ebi nie ote ho oku the communities no ko hwe efitete enye ne graphic ebi na da ne pen mo be kan one hour no kan. Asodin for ndo mo ho fitete.
I don't think necessary.
I don't think no super say. What say then I will shake there.
That be all starting shaking.
And no I mean da no kan. O kan say do that.
O be say da nyina na ye hunu. Obi afi for report bi akoma mampeni say. We ni work.
O mampeni bi na
whole minister call parliament. Censor vote. A whole minister crash economy. Whether true. Into one obey my pamon.
Economy.
Okay.
Yeah, economy.
Me na so honorable kan for that one na okay dia na yemfa na asam no nsa entwa so honorable Wilkinson. Say dia ejebo ejania be do wi mampeni ahyebo abana ahyebo finance ministry say pensioner bond holders no they've been exempted from this DDEP. Nti say dia bibia to atwa enrame ne Dr. Elchidi Nkomofia o say dia na bohwehwe no aban ya amount bibia to atwa ha bia ne hobi. Ena mampeni finance minister ko parliament ema DC o de yetumi hu mampeni so hye bo say the economy no or how we woman and check e be free one.
Okay, me da say mo of say onu na pensioner nti ye man nka of talk go ahead kasa o si wa pensioner asem na wa beka no o so asem na ye wa beka no me ni me brother ye nu ho ko pensioner so ye pensioner
what control you know
control say me wa for ni me din komo
no din komo o si ka kire wo o si wa pensioner ka kire wo ba me wan kan kire me
okay do person me
o start ni me
o man penia o tie ni manfo no ebi ni
okay
ya kasa enne pensioners yi nanu ye ba last week question be by say question be by say ye mami mami na obeka say
so for
former chief justice was say scan wo himfa obisa question bibiri say me ka je mo say mo ma ye ntwen na omba answer omo a obi so omo question no mo answer wi ya ye beba enne on say answer na ba ni nyina ni say
answer na ba we
say pensioners o dear
second way
any agitation agitate yanka we e be ni sa
enu na chese listing government onipa bia ade bi sisi wa woka ade bi ya wo ya obeka they are not mistaken they are doing the right thing me the more of as say was say oh no it's not about MPP NDC say ade bi cause na enya obeka na no ba ya no enya kan say ma me na wa so kura ko bisa sa question kura che say bibi wo nti ye yi na no na say na ba out say no pensioners yi mo na mo kan ye de mo kan ye bia no ye tie ye yi afi ho we nso yempe we bio we nso yempe we bio o man pani de jo pa ni say o man no e kan ko ye die e be ye adwuma enti so be kasa na so otie a me amti hoyi ene na mpe esi a o fa say na onabo ken ofrata o ti wo ye den ono na wa crash Ghana economy enti so wa crash ni dia ono wo ti wo ye den e tira ye ba na o man pani ya nso akoka che eyi onabo ken ofrata say o ntina sia ya anya basa ka say ade na wa say no na nka so man pani mani siesie no anso na wasan akọ enti o man pani dia we listening president say asem bia wo nkofo ka bia no otie enya so oda 24/7 oti no office ya na yakoso bia no obetie ni makoma pensioners nanka omo ayi omo coupons ye say o yenya ni say omo si da bi o ye de amu yi film enu ni ye di to ye aduro enti ase wo obi wo ha wo say enu na me di fa ka kra ekomi krom ebi am ka kra say omo che say omo sika no asem da ho enti omo mpani eni ken honorable ken ofrata omo nhwe omo na omo ntie omo na omo yi omo film na omo hunto omo eja ko be yi omo film so a enu so yasem we ye asem a ese say I mean ye kan wasem anka na kra danka ye kan wasem anka de ye kan ni say ye do mampani ase say ne no we yi omo film enti omo mampani listening president he has listened to the people and the people class have got there and now they are free.
Okay.
That's all.
That's right. Man penny so say boss say kasamo say dey say connect be be sesa.
And say dey makanda me kura betin kura makanda.
Okay.
And na me kan say ma
ngofo ya land smoothly.
Yes, ngofo bi find no omo hu omo ankasa nsere. Wuti we wankasa onipa bi ani ho wiase mo no ankasa ni hu a otimi sere. But ngofo bi dey omo ni no omo hu a na omo sere. Obi be di 8 years. Ghana for say wadwuma wo ye na nso adi. Enti ko na ko pe be tena. Na obi nso mra. obi nso aba wanya ni 6 years Ghana for na yeka say na adwuma ne nso
one be di 8 years
NDC
okay
so one be di 8 years
asma okay na 1 year
David onu bisa me question me na me can say but NDC be di 8 years here
I say okay
NDC di 8 years
okay
enti no say be producer say na no me can say me wa say obi so anopa onware ni banko school nanso ya sorry penny ogodin so dem a no kwa compete say one man wo banko school a onyankopo bi befu esan say ne wo ye no wo tietia akura no fa hodie so enti sa time no a na sa no man nkoso no na nipa no ohu ana but edu we a nipa bi ade osua de fi bebim ebi okotana nipa no kotana nche no endi fo kotana nche no o ma wusi anke ye wo ha ade wo anke be ni sei anke be ni sei eti o ma se me see 8 years na e ba no me die o man pani asem na waka no me gitum 100% wo se gidi pempe ni ekoso ni de ba Ghana fo be hu onipa e fe no man pani na do danko akufo ado no ye be hu o de be land smooth ne landi wi a Ghana fo no wa besan aka anu na me kan ya me brother say ma me nwe election Ghana fo no mo to abama no na obedi ade 8 years na wa ye adwuma no the next MPP candidate oba no Ghana fo be hwe adwuma pa o mampeni na do dankwa edi ni vice president o ma ye no ma san to aba ama sai ni pa ne say MPP muntu aso nti breaking the 8 na nye by mouth nti yanka say yeti woni enye adwuma bia ni ye de ensa gu ye chi a ni ye dwen say Ghana fo be to aba ma because Ghana for MPP for asem dabi de ye kan nyina say ye nkura ase baby a ye do abode baby a ye dua menkeni baby a ye one dam one village baby a ye
one village one dam no me nya kwa ko no for ko hwe bi sa time ran so to to frank fi na man shedam ko yi sa me nya kwan e ko de mani ko hwe nti as we speak you know me the number of dams are villages are one of almost dam
Agya Kwabena no ma bobo so de na ye adwuma no ma no bobo so de na ye adwuma emu nyina nya adwuma nya dam
na me ka say nya adwuma eju wa baby omo ye dam no omo no be hu say dam wo ho ana say dam ni ho
okay
I simple me area ho a na no me kan say me kan run motor asem yi me pie na o say man bi wo fam na o sia me wo say asema me kan no ono wote amasaman onim say run motors ababa ye sa factory ni kura wo ho man no me chen baby wo eno na wo fa me ka chen me say hey honorable adna me ko hu me hu adri me nti omo ti sa peto mo ho no omo nim say run motors ye adwuma ho baby a tomato factory ni wo no omo ti ho no omo nim me no mi na etinka ha no a se bi a ye nko baby a na ye nim uko gusiegu na uko boko uko timbani uko akara tesi na tinga na uko basonde na uko na vrongo ntokro mu ho no no a na uhu sa no na that is why I said you don't sit here and judge the people who are there don't judge for themselves
me that say His Excellency Mampeni aka se wa share bo say bibi aduru no man se kase be jana so say ya hwehwe nyina na yesra kala so ka wa say individual bond pensioners no pensionerhood individual pensioner bond holders no Mampeni yo mufim picketing akoso former chief justice akokasa ebinom ahoro no fine also baby ugina no ugina ne nema hodo say the so jampani ane ome say ye fruit pani
pam no tom no ya che no
wawie and o man say na hene so call parliament say ye nda awrade ase de nyakopon ase so de afi baby e de abedu baby a
aye da wotin kwam
aye da so tin kwam
amen
enti we share the posture of the finance minister ni say we tie edu baby no say I don't understand why you people are still here pensioners you know come on picketing no kan wasam sa ene ono ankasa ko parliament wa ko kase they have been exempted say esi wa wasan akasa ye na nyakopon ase se niema wo de afiri bebi ade bedu bebi ewe wa ko tu bible quotation sa wo aka nsema wo do a ehye nkuran ama mampeni so abakasa kasam to tie na nche ne nyina beko anya no ano de bi ne ye wo kan sasa
Ovazi
no over
engura na motors
enyo
nsu tu wan
kwa na ho so to be yiri graphic code
Pepsi Cola wan
eno mo ko pass ase foforo
eno mbra wo obesi ho na wala amasama na assembly na NPP one top blog group one family na botus
okay we dey kasa we dey we ya
Agya Kwabena.
Yes, sir.
Asama ye ken. Only can what they Ghana for.
Edanya me ase.
Ghana for. You call a month of prayer and a month of apologies to Kwame Nkrumah. Because it took us over 113 years as a country, say you to me free the bond of 1844.
Yeah.
It took us about 113 years. You signed a bond of 1844 no. We signed our sovereignty and our jurisdiction to the white. It could be no, and the slave trade. Indeed, we to say, Odate Lamte, Atipo, and especially Niboni Quest, get a cry, a chief now, we call it for boycott, and then more actions in the start here, the Benya independence.
I'm okay, money dimpo.
Chief, and into I say young one pie near Srab effecting free uncle for because they have wasted their blood. I told you we signed this bond 179 years ago, and I'm a one. In about 16 days to come, no, you're done a 65 years.
Yes.
65 years. And one of the first person, Kwame Nkrumah share and Shoni say, the black man must prove say it is capable of managing its own affairs.
Yeah.
Have we been able to manage our own affairs? Osagyefo also want say abrofo de omuko na minim say in 2023 ibela francophone ewo Flagstaff francophone. These are the colonial vestiges. These are the new colonists. Abrofo no koye no wo ma ye o agent wa ha anamebwa. Today we have signed another bond of 2023.
How?
Haven't we given out our financial independence? As a bondholder, whether I agree or I didn't agree, haven't I lost my financial independence? When I bought the bond, which is the financial bond, you know, did I say, it would be a Bible book and my meet the music. Agya Kwabena say wa wo ni fi kakra na wo ta kenkan no there are books bi how wo kan a so wo kan ni nda e bi a wo nti ase but in future no asema be si no na wo book am kan is na extra so wo kan book which say Animal Farm, George Orwell's Animal Farm. We say and obi aye am for the people, power to the people they are there na hwenie because I hear you know Napoleon. But this book was written 1944 or something. Then in 1577, another book was written by Nostradamus, the French philosopher. It even predicted the death of the queen. Chief, I think you are aware of this. Nostradamus. And also, to me, my and some even 2025, what happened has been predicted. In Ghana, book I mean marking kind. Even though one these says a woman and they are denying it. But and somewhere woman would they be a one? A plan be and go for planning. So we can a friendly job idea.
Hey, Ghana here and
you're
yes, sir.
In that book, you know, actually, how some people, I say, they would take over the country assets for themselves and their family.
Okay, now it's not for a book, no.
1 minute. I can't just 2 paragraphs. Say, woman, a publisher is a book way. So, but me as an academic, this is what I've read.
Okay.
To our future, made up the present and unborn, for whom this well of a nation is being prepared. Did you hear the word well?
I will say
To our future. Book
to our future. Whose future?
Nkrofo wo mudin wo book no mu. And a plan wo maye systematically.
And who wrote it?
I've told you. Do you know who wrote the Nostradamus?
That's why I'm asking.
Don't engage him, please. Let him continue.
Sabugwe, Kwabena, it's a public document. But I will volunteer. Amawo, Kwabena, a electronic copy.
Okay.
Amawo listen to be our person working kind. Not being a focus on what is happening. He will know. And this book has been published in 2 volumes. The first one came around
before the 2016 elections.
In which some people have planned to collapse the banks of their enemies. They deny saying a woman actually and this is one okay.
The same Japadia.
Give me the book.
Oh, what's it for man?
Oh, give it to me. I want to show you something. Please. Pass it on.
Some book way. I can't. Wait, Osaka.
Yeah.
Some book way. I can't say you fear Bamumpa. We should be in charge of the mineral resources, oil and gas, the banking sector. The book explains how certain transfers have been made and certain people have been dismissed. The book predicted, even if it's a bad book, whatever, the book predicted John Body's fate by the 2020 elections. This book.
Really?
The book talks about Samia Uku. The book talks about the Canadian reform. And the finance minister way. I say, I was saying, yes, I did. We are bond year, why year. Just for $3 billion. Just for $3 billion. He knowing very well, said Ghana, your uncle for if you put them together, they can give $3 billion. And therefore, we didn't need to go through all those hazardous checks. This document that shows the banking sector clean up, it was a fraud. Because you told us, you needed $9 billion to clean up the banking sector, and I give me one thing, sorry. Then you end up using $25 billion. The difference, what do you do? Chief, difference, what do you do? This book predicted the creation of the CBD bank.
Before the collapse of the banking sector.
Before the collapse of the bank, copy. This book predicted the GAT bank now, 15 billion now. Is a predictor. Don't doubt me. I'll send you an electronic copy. No one can say what kind. So if you are interested in saving this country from another bond of slavery, read it and use it. How they planned even to manage and encapsulate the media. No Ghanaian should ever think, say, sir, MPP for what's what the whole year was as municipal chief executive. Today, if we do proper investigations about the banking sector cleanup now, you know how fraudulent this has been. Even COVID, France, I was a book. How I got to get this book.
Wow.
From an Indian friend. And every year they upgrade it. Every year they upgrade it. So they started state capture. State capture, it was the policy of the Philippines, the old Oforiata. Say, place our people advantage places, give them exposure and financial power. To next a Juma, I go for the Nimbo. Chairman, from ministers to chief directors and then Chairman Juma. And none of your crowd, or my appointed ADB, Deputy Director. Well, your friends say. They have schemes there. The Bank of Ghana governor, all these things that you are doing, it is in the book. They know that this year worker retirement. The book talks about their relationship with Snake, Bank, right? And other financial institutions, just that they can capture the financial spirit of this country. Iti say ye kase dia ekosu pensioners o eja kwabena omanya wo nye sensitive to anything o yanku bank wo collapse no wo collapse bank no wo ma ye bonds anamiwa did ye koto aba no kiwes case ye koto aba ma government no ye koto aba on the 7th December say she insi kakra at the NDK no financial services no one be good bank no ya honchire and now call NDK and first line waiting for their money we are no so free wa you see NDK nya indicate kakra one crop one they call now one what do they call it? Men's good and no so what collapse no what collapse financial institutions so now one which also collapse and you see kakra ya who can say you greedy. You're greedy. Then you intentionally collapse, question dominion other people, no, one bank. I'm saying intentionally.
Uncle, don't say that.
Because, sir, we here 9 billion. 9 billion, no. What we're going to do was to pay the customers. Now, Asomjiaba. The sensible thing to do was to replace the management for China. Now set a new government management. Now a kind of one better say dividends. That's what is not what should be done. Who collapse the banks? Forgetting the fact is banks a brasibia a biwa. So when you collapse your banking system, don't you know you are collapsing your economy? Don't you know you are collapsing your economy? After the banking system, we said, okay, you and I, Chief, you go to school, we finance. I say, the government bonds are the most secured, safest. And the NPP has that doctrine in economics. Say, the banks,
the most riskiest.
The government bonds are the most riskiest and they don't even exist. Yet we say we are building financial inclusion. My bonds from Kosindum, and the other better government bonds, right? Then in overnight, Oforiatta was making announcements that these banks are going to be closed. You publish the list. We see how by then. And that is what caused the run on the banks. King Kangbukuwe said one intentionally gave 800,000 cedis, 800 million. To ADB, Providential Bank,
Investor Merchant
Bank, NIB, so that they can meet their financial obligations to the Bank of Ghana to be held on. 800 million.
Because they have been friendly to them.
Friendly banks. And the intention eventually is to take over ADB because government has invested in it and it's becoming lucrative. And Ghana, for example, a person demand then they will be the beneficiaries. So we're talking about burden sharing. Is that not the call?
Yes, sir.
Opening. What is Oforiatta burden sharing? Because Oforiatta never said the first 2.5 billion now wasn't down for templating. And a demand. Now down for it is our down for Ghana Busia. Now also we are road shows near the end. Also the percentage. Other now we see now unyaya no. Umfamba me yemfa kan burden share no. Ade. Pensioner wono no wa ya brea. You see kan kakran na. You record commercial bank no. One man bonds anamewa. What my bonds? Bonds in the system, but I bet to treasury bills in the so. And this is so, what's it? Anything. I just come now, let me find something to you. Say, a year, and I'm not, yes, she be free, and a year be at our home park. Quebec said, and we are a breaking it. What infrastructure and that's a savings in a money in 5 years? You bet me 8 years are bonds. Simply, they have transferred their inefficiency to the next government. Because in 5 years, they will not be there. And even if they will be there, granted without that, they will be there. Investment, Ben Omaya, so we see Diana. You start preparing now, Okocha Foundation, or says one foundation, Ben Yaya, educate. So you are prepared to mortgage this country for financial slavery because of 3 billion. You are called IMF by 18 times, isn't it? 19 times. What you say, you wholesale. Only 2 times you call IMF. Wait, Christian, enough for can you? NDC call, what is it? IMF. There's no employment. There's teachers' allowance. That's what the other one, isn't it? This one. It is not only teachers' allowance. This one is not nurses' allowance. This one is pensioners' bank for Esika. Let me ask my final question. Who appointed the Securities and Exchange Commissioner? After Obama. He was president. He was in data bank. Who appointed ADB and of banks na one appointee one and your president. So if they are coerced to agree to a bonder, without the banks going to AGM, who's the banks na so if you want to touch it now, it's not just the regulators who have to take the decision. Look at it. A president that always has when you're listening government do, he's an unplanned president. Because when planning no year. So planning no year. All this experts advice be more.
Na to me that say. When the ama his excellency quite pass sense not the book be about church book no. Book e meje man so making kind.
We are book no meche be afi.
Mate.
Any yakwan fa so a
Obi ewo UK or the message be abrem me e for book you. Na book na asam a odipa na kan ye no. Wo say one opani bi ehia ye at the baby can come here the presidency okay mama can say. And the person talked about how great father be in some bi nema hudo bi na opani bi ne ahemfu bi no mo ema wo for reasons bi nema nti osoba ma me number bi no ma frɛ na wetu nya some information me da se me twa number na yetu me hwe dog
for the book.
Mamma so me ye kono so na ye sori anasa ayi mampenias mo kan pensioners nsem sem so won ye ban ye onya amaka bi da na ye de akona wiye say no o se we ye o mafio exempted and no call parliament no so no wo hwe se na minority asikasa ye because na metie normally no say be pani bi communist bi come na shebedwo na say bi a minority e kan ho asama na say majority bi obi sori kan ho asama ye anase who but to mu say bra minority for no e kasa e de afọ work no for ho no both minority and majority no obi aye din etie de koso no gazi obi aka say be a heckle obi a and the kind of someone ye ka e de fa no kujo to black kwa John Jinapo Dr. Tuforsen Honorable Adongo and some waka fa papa nyina ho no hu ne sane be bia bedu amampani so share bo say adwobre o isi no skase be gina me yisuru
yo ejakwa me da say obviously I'm say science me say bebre especially if I bond holders ne didi achi no akasa me bebre nkofo so adi nkomo ache na wo hwe pensioners a senior wo mo so Minister of Finance ne amko nyina I'm say enye bebre a be fe say baby akodru sa amre me fe say say ma adwobre eba me ma adwen okay people may not agree but I think say ehun sama doso ne nia pensioners e hwe kwan say e bia be exempt wo e the finally Minister of Finance say ya them too and afi nipa union for say no sorry yes mo so mo nka ho enti oko parliament so me say nia edija no so okoyi ano pepe person esi oyi ano even though just nipa wo adwenchira o ma timi ache about nia oyeye ni ma akofa ba wa ni nyina mu no me de to enye Ghana nko a even Africa o to kwan ko other countries no hwe ehusika sam sania enima ekwa enya ha nko abruche mpo no o ti say no kwasem say amana man nyina bebre akọ ahochire mu e de sa ahochire no e de ohawo ne ni bia badipa brabo mu a omuhu bi kwa da o ma se choma enya Ghana nko a aya Ghana no ye kan ye nsam aya na aye say nko a ne ye ho akire ya na se nko na ko ohawo mu na se nko na bia ye wo apinisi mu but o call other countries to Africa which we say Ghana though ye ho che but ye too bad no so che say no che say bia ne aye komu no say ka ho asem but ye ka ho asem so no for me I am face say to ebo asem because aya ye kan jejeje ne kan bi ho ya ne bu ni pan say bia ebia onye wo mon ho modern no o the two baby so anu to say Ghana yeah we are not too bad now no me kan say na me person say nye present minister of finance enye MPP ena any other ban and a worse situation e wo mu ya the big question is say what will they do
okay
and then no meet my Ghana ho achi na ma answer we call IMF no IMF at the conditions be abase just we yes 3 billion on saka ena ehun sama asori kese bebre ena bible no humor say still in the midst of this problem no obetu wana mo baako nti say me say o how nya Ghana nko a e be e ka say bia Ukraine Russia war man for ka so there be but e ka ho you can't they say we are say abebre say no how no you can't take that out from it and you can come with the man for say oh ya can che enti but anyway me nu is also we are say economy big time economists are only nka edwin say nka bibia ntimi ngoso omu nyina sa be just say na nu kra America president kra kasakra ono kra can these two issues COVID and Russian Ukraine war it is such big economies kra complaining because of it and then here getting the even can want them but you can't say so na nu say no kwa ni your problem e wo mu a yen to be enye hu bibi nti na de bia kasa wa Agya Kwabena na kasa won say ewom we are system send we are the send we are some and hu die e ba bia but e ba betom so a okwan betima organize mo ho some betotum ne ma afa this na mo timamufu no yetimi asore gina ni ya de periperi ye de nukredie ye de ye dia ba ho so say problem e ba no anya America be solve problem am and enye Britain be solve your problem am Ghana ya na see it me sorry na ye boy homode na ye di nsi sorry ye adwumaden de ukredie ewuramu pepper ye ewuramu because Ghana de nyame ahira ye akwan nyina so a say ye wo Ghana ho adwenpa ne o Ghana ho tema si ye betimi ayama ayeya ye betimi aye amana yi but nipa adwene nye nipa ye person kuminya de bia dream ni kankan ni proya ono nko a yi die mu ntino eno na magana esofa entino ni me ka kwesi say problem e wo mu ye real ene nye Ghana nko na o sa problem ene ni a aban ebo homoden no me sha as compared to because they can other West African countries at least West Africa some times sort of human me call 15 West African countries. Now, Obun can say, who outside, I would say Ghana West, but to call other countries, I would say, and some Kosopa, Punya Hokra, it means Kasa. And you know, my master say, baby, I drew no my share the way forward. They say, bondholders, not Sifunya, yes, they say, pensioners, okay. And Mumaya show crime fast from this time. Ekode betimi abo ehomodene na emra ye ma aban ho kwan sa no ne ye hwe se anamon foforo a ye betu no ye tu ne san ye kɔ ne san ye brɛ ne ye haw a ye wo mu no san ɛde betumi ayi bi efiri so ne etumi akɔ kan nti me de mebo aban aba so sɛ pensioners etu sa na mo wan ka sɛ ye de mfa nye hwe ye o ma ye osuti ama wo mo a me ya o mo hwɛ no o de ama wo mo because pensioners de o si enipa ya sɛ me ya report che obia na enu achi nso no mo ma ye kasa bebree entwe aban no ensen nti bisa sɛ aban foforo paa bi na wo so sa mre ya mu ya
nkade no me
ade no betumi aye
okay
ne sɛ anamono mutu a wo metu ne san
ɛna sanka aban foforo so na nka wa nka ban ye o opposition ka so asame na mo so mbeka
saa no so nti sɛ bebree enti mo ma yɛn so mo ma yɛ nyina yɛn hwɛ sɛ well tibia yɛ omu ni de ɛnyɛ the best but ɛnyɛ Ghana nko a ɛnyɛ Ghana nko a so no a ɛnyɛ better so no ɛde na mi nyina betimi de aboa na aban so fa na adwen emra fom sɛ ɛnyɛ aban nko adwen betimi ama amanwa ayɛ na akɔkan wɔn nyɛ osutie ma opposition various sentiments are being expressed no aban accept such sentiments ni kan ina momu for man no yi di no man kan ko
me da say Dr. Ampadu me da say mensa de bedru ni say ajebu nya janya ba wi asodwo am say yes picket no ka moko hobi ina bibi say moko yeden ho obi ansoma am say moko ba bi anko ahwe ho so moko hobi na man pedi say kasa ntutu ye na nche bi ato betwa so mdwe betumi abantu bi anka no comment on him period 5 minutes
ya come na Jacob na aban we why na ojini di wo
you be sami
why na ojini di
wo
do ni mi ti
we ke penam jini
beba president Kufuor ojini di Kano Foriata ojini di Jacob na na no ye ko finance ministry wo me wo ho na Kano Foriata be ka kire pensioners ne say bond a me ye kra no me say eje by force Opa be sign, Opa men sign.
Ya bond is the debt of Foriata's debt or Ghana's debt.
Yeah, my bond in a enti
Ghana.
Enti
your friend is saying, Moa, one from Sanko Shas.
Yeah, look at that.
And no. I didn't know Mabesha a picketing. Watch I say. In fact, me personally can fret beside me say, me there or me this is 3 years. And I'm catching and saying, Yay, Mabunu Yantanase. Namunya, your mammy, papa, no, sir. Ebe ye tena ye mabunu ye chance ye hwe ha na mu chinchim ye papa ne ye maame nom agi omusika omate ato wo so mo de behwe omo ho na mo ye omo basabasa na omo wuko dachi se yensu ye nyini bedru sei na aban bi ye saa hwan na beka ya asema ma ye Agya Kwabena ansema Kano Foriata e call parliament ko kan ni nyina ebie no ye nokre. And in fact, me say the pensioners nechi eco parliament. American Foriata cast were exempt to make the pensioners they say they shouldn't celebrate.
Yes.
You see, I listened to Kano Foriata on the floor very carefully. As some kind say, all pensioners who did not participate in the debt exchange program are exempted. What type of exemption? He did not say. There are 2 types of exemption in a debt treatment program. There is an exemption by the issuer and a voluntary exemption. They are not the same.
Some voluntary for no, and it's a wabe you went free moon. And now 1 more a year, no, sir, about exempted. I bet being uncle, they are exempted. No means I am buying a cast with free moon.
It is
so can say have been exempted. Not there.
Exemption by the issuer, say, I buy no issue bond no. Or the debt treatment program or no were you
and yet yes and a self exemption no say one kasa woman where you
and the ramifications are not the same.
Yes and Dr. Entry edi hu komo ofia pa enti abai say papers no kwa I said they have been exempted. It's exemption bend you now
o ma me kwan a they make an
exemption
exemption graphic
the
House of Records.
Yes. Exemption by the issuer. One more aban no ankasa eyi omu si nchen outside the debt exchange program no. One more aban am making provisions for them under government debt service obligation for 2023. They are going to be paid because provisions have been made for them. Sign program now, voluntarily exempted themselves. Even though their coupon may still be valid, they will go to the bank, but the bank cannot pay them because government have not paid them. That is a fact. Your friend is saying pensioners they must be exempted by the issuer.
Not by parliament. The finance minister can say they have been exempted, by themselves and now said by the government.
Exactly, because I was in parliament. I was in parliament. As much can say all pensioners are exempted. Or say all pensioners who did not participate in the debt exchange program are exempted.
Okay, see these people now they didn't participate. It obviously they are part of those who have been exempted.
Anybody who holds a bond who did not participate in the program is automatically exempted.
I'm not pensioners don't
get confused.
I'm not confused.
No, you see,
I'm not confused. Don't say I shouldn't be confused
with the word exemption.
No. Okay, say me confused. I mean, no, it's not say. Or say all pensioners bondholders, have been exempted.
One can say.
Or
say all pensioners who did not participate in the debt exchange program have been exempted.
All pensioners
who did not.
So if
those who are who did not have been exempted.
Is it
those who
took
part were not exempted? And this are. Or say one more, I do a muji mubino. One for one mubino, ye
The point is that anybody who holds a bond who did not participate in the bond is automatically exempted voluntarily. And the voluntary exemption is what these people were trying to avoid. So can the for parliament or
voluntarily no won ko sign bibia nche say I Agya Kwabena asemasi me maba ade bidia ba say voluntarily no me am say ma partake in it ana me akasa so ma exempt me ho afiri ho ana say wo ho na one partake automatically na ye you afiri
let me break it down. Say bond no aban ye debt exchange program or say for bond dada bra never be bond for
opa fabra pa me fabra
Obia one fan Kobia no is exempted. It's just say one fan Kobia just voluntarily. Why exempted home me boy? One fan bond for no uncle.
The government has issued a new forms of bonds, and the maturity now they are different.
No, you see.
So if you did not sign onto the new bonds,
automatically
you are exempted from the usage of the new bonds. That's what it legally
automatically you are exempted. Okay. Tiyan fan say nipa 100 in the bond holders. Nipa 50 are sign, Nipa 50 are sign. 50 no man sign. They are automatically exempted, but it is voluntary exemption.
One way you move.
One assign. Almost fill forms to be. I can say
pensioners
me ba. One more assign. All the character be quite say. Ebia me as Agya Kwabena. My exempt me home and as my partake. In it.
Who's almost signed?
And to woman yashi.
So if you have not signed anything, then why is the finance minister saying that 83%?
A very, very technical area. You've had your time. You do what we call you separate the bondholders into classes of bondholders. We call them a class of bondholders. Okay, so pension funds are one class, the banks are one class of bondholders. You can't treat one class of bondholders differently. The pensioners forms one class of bondholders. If you come and say any other pensioners who did not participate in the debt exchange program are exempted, what happens to those who sign up on What happened to the pensioners who signed up? Does it mean say the same class of
those
bondholders
who did not sign up into the program are exempted? So those who signed, you know,
I'm
not exempted. It's not as simple as
bonds and some of them have matured.
That is why
Some matured last week. Let's see how it will be treated.
Those who
how they are treated.
at the exemption ABT.
And yes, what the BT.
And that is what is
and you want to say, you need Dr. Entry Kasaya, or no, I have former no, Ojina Nimu, sec,
give us 1 month. 1 month. The pensioners will go to the banks with their bonds and they cannot drop on the bonds.
Let's wait and see.
Because you see, that is what is going to happen.
Let's wait and see.
That's what they know. But Jacob, now you see the fact of the President Kufuor say this economy is going to go on what landing. You see, sad debt is restructuring away. The impact on the banking sector at least 18 banks are set to collapse after this debt treatment program. Bank of Ghana and Kasa have reduced the capital adequacy ratio for the banks way below the Basel II and 3 requirement. Bank of Ghana, they say the commercial banks are going to operate under capital adequacy ratio way below the international standard.
But you see, the Bank of Ghana have ridiculously also been exposed.
There's another part of this whole very, very important. Unim say, Abai say part Ghana Stability Fund. Or they be supported banks. Unim say, they are planning to take over the banks that are going to collapse. Because
they are planning to take over banks as collapsing. Our Kwabena.
We have our different disciplines. Okay, I have worked with the MDR, and I told you the other time. So because of that position, I restrain myself in giving out information because it is in our own interest to say you be save the economy rather than to destroy it. You know, but those who have intentionally decided to destroy the economy, we shall deal with them.
They must be exposed.
Exactly.
But I cannot predict. Say after the banks collapse, and they book. Banks collapse. It is also here. Mr. Damus.
No, His Excellency.
Now the capital adequacy ratios have been reduced against the international best practice. Now we have a new governor from Kenya. And Ghana, Bank of Ghana, Kenya,
supervisor.
Let us wait and see.
Okay.
You know, sometimes our predictions we are not.
No, you see, the issues that I'm pointing at are very genuine.
That is what you think.
No,
that is what you think. Okay, say I genuine. How genuine is what you are saying?
You see,
When
you have issues, you can raise the issues based on what I'm going to say. What I'm going to say is here, sir, debt treatment program bonds or my a lot of people don't understand the concept of these bonds. I buying a bond. People deposit.
I know you're telling us way back. What they're telling us is that I am profligate on the Akokoma buying service way back. I know a Kofosika buying the I know what they're interrupting me. I'm not interrupting you. I'm not trying to say, what's happened back to
I'm not going back.
The bond.
What I'm saying, I'm putting certain things into perspective before I make the point I'm making. So
I'm not starting from
anywhere because I just began my statement and you just interrupted me. The point I'm making is Excellency.
Yes, I will my name in 2 minutes.
Yes. These bonds that have been done, at the end of the day, the banks that are going to suffer from the debt exchange program Abansi our plans to support these banks. And that is why they've set up the Ghana Stability Fund, which they say they are going to use it to support the banks. Where is the money from the Ghana Stability Fund coming from?
That's the issue we have to do.
So question besides idea what they are
But you are not allowing me to speak.
Because what do we say? About statistics of back for you. No, the individual can answer for one. I'm saying,
you see, when you take the issues very critically, and you see how even the support of the banks is going to happen. What I said, and I say, the Honorable Mahama Yariga wrote a very serious letter to the governor of the central bank, raising critical issues about how government is trying to take over some of the banks that are going to collapse as a result of this debt exchange program.
Government in the country, teacher say you take over those banks now.
You see,
You let us
You see,
if they want to take over the banks, what the class have about
Australia, what can say?
The member of parliament, the member of parliament has written to them. You remember the
issue is this: once the banks are now operating under international standards, they would downgrade Ghana the more because we are not operating within the international standard.
Yeah.
Now, what Minister seek to advise me say, you are saying say institution be under the program now. Who was stabilization be a would be cushion. That's the
Unya wahin. Okay. Okay.
So what you are saying now in the previous years budgets na a parliament. It was say you debt service and interest. Sasika so you try and you do and say so I would advise my brother say we are all financial in the financial sector, but because of my position I don't talk. We are all watching.
Okay.
So what? We are all watching.
No say don't person be watching.
This year, the next IMF board meeting that is going to approve a program for you is end of March. Your domestic debt exchange program, the figures Konofurata took to Parliament, say he has achieved 85%. It's a blatant lie. And I'm going to, according to Konofurata on one document, at the beginning of the debt exchange program, Konofurata put these figures out. Say, Ghana cedi denominated bonds are buying a issue a total of 126 billion. ESLA PLC bonds 8.3 billion. And a Dutch bonds 801 million. What kind of boma 137 billion Ghana cedis. That is how much domestic debt Konofurata said he was going to restructure from the Ministry of Finance website. After the debt exchange program, or they call Parliament, look at the figures Konofurata took to Parliament. Was it the total debt or restructure 97 billion? So where is the 40 billion debt? It is 97 billion. And we're calculating 82 billion now marriage structure as a percentage of that 97 billion, and over 85%. Meanwhile, if you calculate the 82 billion as a percentage of the 137 billion, you get 63%.
Okay.
This is how Konofurata is treating even
okay.
After this, your foreign debt restructuring. I feel on technical committee to restructure the euro bonds, and also you starting you. The next IMF board meeting is in March.
Okay. It's actually the best. Maybe they will fast track. No better fast track here. Obi. Me pastor. Ya kasi abedi we echi. Eba kasa send to me kasa bio. O aka na asem. Minister asem o kan no bebe so o kan no parliament. Ni enim se parliament nso no. Ayade o so wo de asem bi ba. They will probe it. O me di fi say. Bia say. Parliament hwe mu wie. Na so wo say. Asem o de be ye. Aye no kura. Aye no kura. Say parliament my yes.
Talking about
some parliamentarians have said they are going to raise a motion. A little bit more investigations
into this. Yes.
Because see, as some can we should all be patient. What I suggest we do to say their dog kaya. Sometimes your reactions be and it's also a creative problem.
Yes.
Including when Dr. Bawumia was giving the financial sector lectures, it created speculations. For me, in the industry, such things create a lot of speculation because the IMF is not doling out money for you for free. Normal conditions within 2 years, but there are some many countries that are affiliate IMF.
Even the IMF money, the highest IMF will give you this year, even if you get the program, it's 400 million. What are you going to do with 400 million?
What are you
going to do with 400 million?
I will hold my
they're going to
gun.
have a smooth sailing.
I will hold my gun. Let's
this year, you're not getting IMF.
Whether we like it or not, we see this is the government. The government will have a smooth landing.
Okay. Message be by na message not by na kasa mebu bodi bi omu a ebe ha dwene pose after my encounter with that person uboni penedin pa about this kind of nyama omu ye also book na the buy no 100% correct. No say after my encounter with blah 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 no, I've decided never to come back to Ghana but rather stay in the account of my person with my family till I die and buried there.
Oh,
Ghana. It's like so I can't somehow do about book no. Na me pesa me bo so say na be ya.
Okay, tell me. I will just come and sit on UTV, this platform.
Okay.
To look at to just speculate.
Me da say enti honorable one case on for boy abaso papa pen yasin kuma kra enti. Ya di besia. I don't know where any other say. Ya be say aba.
Me chia IGP uni bibi. Emra me number bi. Na bi am ko to ye no.
Okay.
Me phone.
And I say
me phone.
And
phone no.
Ya tell so.
So but me say me ma IGP ayeko.
Okay.
E wait my power.
Why ya ma o?
Na me regional minister. Onu so me ma ayeko because
o de na eko. So o me the president.
Yes.
Me da se pa. Me da se papa honorable his excellency Sapiyale me da se. Honorable Wilkins me da se. Mr. Thompson me da se. Dr. Ampedum so me da se. Me did the Jakwabre ho Yakopon ya adoma. That's a critical issue ebe sign about birthday we sibi wa ha. E me say me to me we say na so mo fan cheme. E sane emre ni nti. Ya kra ma mu nyina mu ene hwe. Ya da mo ase.